See?
Can you try again, T? Can you do a different... What?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Section 10 podcast. Here are your hosts, Jared Carabas, Coley Mick, Steve Peralt, and Tyler Milliken.
What's up, and welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 618, presented by Kalshi. It is the home of your 18 and 25 last place Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he's 7 foot tall. And you, one more time, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building?
In the motherfucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jose. But we can't hear Jose. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
We'll figure that out, Jose.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Shout
People
out
probably
Jose.
think it's like a joke that Jose doesn't exist because he hasn't said anything yet. But Jose's real, and he's great.
He's real. I swear to God.
He's
I swear to
Moss's
God
translator.
He's real. Huh?
He's Moss's translator.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Huge series, man.
What a series.
I will say this before we get into anything. Tyler Milliken, tomorrow is your last day at 98.5 The Fucking Sports Hub. Yes?
Correct, 1,000%.
Okay.
T just got scared.
The next thing I need to say, and we'll get to this later on in the notes, you lost $80,000 tonight.
$80,000?
Yes.
Doing what?
Stay tuned. Could be
Is
you.
this what the text message was about?
Could be you.
Could be you.
$80,000?
$80,000 you lost
American.
tonight. American currency. Yep.
How are we going to start there?
Tune in.
No.
The Notebook.
No.
Tune into the Notebook.
You need to tell me right now.
No, we'll get
Keep
to it.
that dial locked, folks.
Yeah.
On
My chest
Section
hurts.
10. Don't
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
anywhere.
$80,000?
$80,000. 80,000 racks. Yep.
All
That is
because
a
of
great
me.
tease. How'd he lose 80K?
How do you
Hang on and
lose it?
listen.
Yeah.
I haven't even had a one day doing the job full time, and I cost the company $80,000.
No,
Nope,
not
no.
the company.
Nope, nope, nope,
yourself. You
Okay.
lost $80,000. Yeah. At 9 p.m. I texted the group text and I said, brutal game for T tonight. And you just hit me with a question mark.
And you didn't respond.
No, because
Tune
we're going to
in.
find out tonight on the Notebook.
Is this
Keep
Penguin
it
related?
locked.
No. It's not a punishment. I mean, no, God punished you, not me.
Right. Craig Breslow punished you.
Yeah.
So nothing I did specifically.
No.
Oh, okay. I can live with that.
Yeah, the 80,000 is not coming out of your pocket. It's just not
No.
going into it.
But like if I had done something that cost all of you guys $80,000 or like us in general,
No.
I would feel horrendous.
I think that's big of you, T. Your mood has changed drastically since you found out the company didn't lose 80K.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of failures in life. Like if another one kind of lands on the list, what are we going to do? I'm a good loser.
Yeah, dude.
Quote card.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking it the second he said it.
There were some. There was a Reddit thread from Baseball is Dead on the Baseball is Dead page.
Damn it.
What to expect
locked.
from Milliken because he's gonna be joining Baseball is Dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be joining Baseball is Dead. And somebody said, been listening to the pod for a while, but never listened to Section 10. I'm not familiar with him at all. What should I expect to get from the addition of Milliken? And do you think that he will improve the podcast? This guy here says, some of the most insightful baseball takes and some of the absolute stupidest takes on every other topic. That's fair. Incredibly high baseball IQ, but a 12-year-old in a 28-year-old man's body. Don't worry, you'll love him.
There's more to that.
Yeah, dude is ultra knowledgeable in one thing, baseball. Every other thing is an unmitigated disaster.
That's fair.
Yeah. People are nailing it. He knows baseball like no one else in the space. He's legitimately a good baseball commentator. He also has almost caught his house on fire multiple times in his life and is probably single-handedly responsible for Boston area car insurance rates being high because he can't stop watching YouTube videos while he drives. If you need a printer, he's your man.
I need ink. If anyone has any deals on ink, please reach out to me.
This is my favorite one. This one nailed it. He's simultaneously smart enough to work in a front office analytics department and dumb enough to require full-time adult supervision.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that's what you're signing up for.
I like that. Honestly, that's kind of what I aim for in life. Also, looking for a red panda guy. If anyone can get me one, or I don't know the laws with any of that, I am so in on red pandas right now. $100, $150. Just give me one that I can hold.
I do like the idea of like the longer the show goes, I'm also gonna need a lawnmower. So if you know a mower guy, let me know. Just hit me up.
I'm convinced if you gave me a red panda, I'd be unstoppable.
They're like famously not intimidating.
I'm not looking for them to fight things. I'm looking more for an emotional support kind of animal.
Okay.
Yeah, they cute.
Or if they could like sit on my shoulder while I record.
Yeah. People are fired up for you coming over, T.
I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous because it's just a different space, it's a different place to exist, but
Very different.
I think Dallas will beat me down in a good way. He'll put me in my place and then we'll soar.
Be prepared.
Trust me. If he comes, he's going to get one of these. A couple of these
fight him?
down. I'll snap that bald forehead of his.
This is a tough start.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
You want to be nice out of the gate, T? You're like, I'll kill this guy.
He said he had sex with my mother. And he fucked my Pikachu.
Yeah, he
Did he,
did.
though?
Yeah.
Did he?
He said he had intercourse with your mom.
Penetration.
When did he say that?
On stream.
Oh, okay.
Did he?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know if it's true or not?
My mom wouldn't tell me.
Okay.
I banged this dude.
That's good, man. I wonder if there's any odds on Kalshi about that. You're trading against your peers in a live market with Kalshi. That's the thing. There's no house. And if the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. And for a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use the promo code SECTION10. And you'll get $10 when you trade 10 on Kalshi. That's Kalshi. Trade on anything. Anything. I don't know why I was so fired up and animated. Like I wouldn't say like my anger peaked in this series, but the notes, I want to say the notes that I have for the game tonight are the most notes that I've taken for any game this year.
What?
Yeah.
The
There
finale?
were a lot of wasted rallies, so I could picture like dark endings or dark notes.
That's
The
great.
most-
This
the
series, I
most
think, has the
notes.
fewest notes I've done all season, if I'm being
Really?
honest. Yeah. I mean, there was definitely notable stuff. It's just they scored 5 total runs. So it was.
I'm going to try to go as fast as I can because like this series, they lost.
It was Hornworthy, though, of course.
Well, I mean, they got the game in, right, Steve? Huh? They got
did,
they
yeah.
played the fucking game, huh?
I don't love your tone. What's that?
Well, why not?
We needed this game to be rained out.
I'm like, I
pissed it
agree with
didn't.
you, but why are you saying it like that?
Did they or did they not get the fucking game in, asshole? Huh?
They get the fucking
did.
game in,
They
Steve?
They played with a delay, like I told
Yeah.
you.
They played the fucking game. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Not even a slight rain delay.
No, there was. At
Yeah,
the
to
top,
start the game, not once they started it, asshole.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa.
Yeah,
Just
no,
a slight
no,
one,
hey
not
yourself.
a slight one, idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pumped the brakes now. There
no,
was
no,
a delay,
no.
and then they played.
Pump your fucking brakes,
My
buddy.
brakes are pumped. I'm not flipping out.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. I'm just saying,
Okay. All right, good.
they shouldn't have played tonight, Steve.
I would have been fine with a rain out after watching that crap.
Well, it's almost like you could have done something about it, but
No, I can't. T.
See?
Thank you. Steve, are rain dances real, and do you know how to do any?
They
question.
are real. I don't know how to do them.
Oh, so they
So
are.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't think I can do it right. Jared.
I thought rain dances bring rain, not make rain go away.
I was pretty sure they bring rain, correct?
I mean, listen, if
Tyler?
they've got
They bring it. T?
if they've got a
T?
The best in the space
Coley?
overall,
Coley.
Coley.
if they've got a bring rain dance, they definitely have a return rain dance. Take
You let him finish that sentence, but I'll allow it. The best people that can summon the rain can also send it away, and vice versa.
How do
Okay,
you know?
we'll have to find him.
I have a rain dance guy.
Okay. You call him?
No, listen.
Steve?
Baseball. Oh, okay.
T, can you do a rain dance right now?
That's the thriller.
It's the thriller, dude.
Is it? Is that what Thriller is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just kind of like scary.
I guess, but I don't know that. See?
Can you try again, T? Can you do a different... What?
I'm going to break everything I own.
Do you know what a dance means, T?
Yeah.
I don't really do that shit, man. Like my hips
You don't be
move.
dancing?
No, I have
Okay.
like weird hip movement issues.
You ever go to like the club with Martha?
Yeah, I've been to the club one time ever.
You ever grind on Martha a little bit?
Yeah,
You guys never-
at
you never
John's wedding
grind
I
on
did.
that?
Yeah, no, I was behind that thing. At John's wedding, I had a lot of alcohol to get me to loosen up. But yeah, I was doing it. I was feeling it.
Does she love
We were
it?
touching. Yeah, she would love for me to be more, comfortable in those scenarios, but I'm just not. Like, that's not my thing. Like
No,
the
I'm
way
saying,
you
like,
talk,
did
Jared.
did she love when you were grinding on that thing?
Oh yeah, for sure. She was
Yeah.
having the time of her life.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
She's a lucky gal.
Yeah.
The one and
I
only.
can't dance, but I can grind on that thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I was burning a hole in those pockets, I'll tell you that.
I had a lot
yeah.
of grilled cheese in me at that point in time, so I was kind of working behind. I was a little nervous that I was going to puke
Guy
on
was
her back.
brisked up.
You're just farting all over.
Yeah. T's like, yeah, I had about 6 grilled cheeses by that point. I was working from behind in the count.
I just was
Oh, yeah,
sweating a
baby.
lot. Like there was a lot of sweat coming down.
I believe it.
This dude was sweating grease.
She had no idea though. She thought I was
You
fully
like
in the
this,
game.
baby.
Yeah, good
When I
for
was
you, dude.
sober, she didn't realize I was 10 cheeses deep.
My mom and sister were there too, so I didn't want to get too graphic.
I mean, they know what you do.
Oh no, I come from a family where we don't show like affection.
Sex.
I thought that, yeah, okay. Your mom doesn't love you?
No, she does, but like we're uncomfortable with like that stuff.
Affection.
Yeah.
Is that why you get so weird when I hug you?
Yeah. I'm like
I kinda
I'm like
sense
Gary
that.
Cooper, like the strong silent type.
I don't know who that is, but
It's okay.
Like Gary
People will
Cooper.
get it.
What a reference.
Thank you.
Didn't expect that from you, T, but pretty good
No.
one.
who's Gary
out here.
Cooper?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Is that a fictional character or a real person?
Tony Soprano always references him when he has like his meltdowns in therapy or whatever about who he wants to be versus a guy who has emotional outbursts constantly.
Yeah. Shout him out.
T.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before the notebook or
No, I think that'll do it.
show?
Yeah, right. The notebook.
See you guys later.
Yeah. Clean 15.
Yeah, man. Well, I think some people were wondering who was going to be on the cover of Madden. Right?
It had been brought up a lot. Yeah, the internet's buzzing over that.
When does it come out?
Oh, gotta be August.
It's normally mid-August. Yeah, it's always around my birthday.
That's when the game comes out, but that's not the cover reveal. You know what I mean?
No. Way before that.
Yeah.
Who were you
yeah.
thinking, Jared, right now, if you were to guess?
Jamarcus Russell. He'll be on there. See?
Is Rossini on the list?
Gee.
Oh, that's a cheap shot.
Oof.
Was that on
Guy's
call
getting
for
out
it?
of traditional media, and now he thinks he can let
that
the
was
R
crazy.
word fly.
All right,
Christ,
all right.
T.
The R word.
You
Just
toss
let
it up.
fly
I had to throw
loosely.
it down.
Wow.
Stafford or May?
I could see Drake May making the cover.
No. Who's rocking
May
a
is on
Seahawks Darnold cover?
Honestly,
Let's be for
Stafford
real.
and May, pretty good picks there.
Who are the options?
You got Caleb Williams, JSN, Drake May, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, Justin Jefferson.
I know 2 of those names.
What else we got?
Hell yeah.
Darnold's on there. We got Kelsey on there.
Trav?
Lamar's pretty low. Yep, Trav.
Why would he? I thought he was fucking retired.
Caleb Williams is at 90%. Do they know
Dude,
something? we don't
Coward
know?
had him like number 3 on his quarterback rankings the other day, like a ridiculous amount of unfair height.
I mean, he was really good last year. I don't think it's that crazy. He's super marketable. He was the #1 overall pick to what's the 4th largest city in the country.
A lot of those fourth quarter comebacks did not feel very sustainable to me.
Yeah, flashy year.
Yes.
Just kind of stunned it was 90. I would have had it at like 40 something.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
good, yeah.
Kelsey, if they think because he signed that fake 3-year deal.
Yeah.
So this is probably he can kind of retire at any point. If they wanted one last Swift bag on the way out. Both Kelsey, honestly, with Jason too. They're just podcasting.
Wouldn't be stunned, honestly.
How
No,
old is
4%.
Kelsey?
How old?
Yeah.
35.
Yeah, he's around.
Oh,
our
you
zone.
got to get out the game, man.
36.
But he's still got some cells left, you know?
I know.
Those were
they're
gone
gone.
long ago.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the leader in the clubhouse?
It's Caleb Williams.
Who the fuck is that?
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't
The
know who
Bears
that is.
quarterback.
Who?
Iceman.
The Bears
He's like,
quarterback.
what the fuck are the Bears?
Yeah, the Chicago
the
Bears. You just make
quarterback
that team
I
up.
thought was Mitch Trubisky.
It's Trubisky. I mean, that's not
one
bad
point.
that you knew a Bears quarterback at some
It's not
point.
because you
I'll give that.
personally have been like in the same room as him.
Yeah, probably.
You know Mitch?
Caleb did.
I know a few NFL players. I know fucking Jared Goff, former teammate of mine, celebrity softball game we played in together. There was one New Year's Eve I almost spent with Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
It's like a double date situation.
What year?
I got dinner. I went on a double date with Christian Kirk one time
Okay.
How have you never talked about this?
because I don't care about football.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jared's
football.
like, this guy stinks. I can outbench you.
Also, kind of a massively random thing to weasel into Red Sox talk to. It's like Christian.
Fair.
How often is Christian Kirk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like Jacksonville days, Arizona days?
Arizona days, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout him out.
Nice guy, I guess. Anyways, yeah, Kalshi, get on there. Madden. Okay, you guys want to do the notebook?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We're talking ball with the fellas. You know? Sox Phils, right?
More horn? I'm hearing more horn.
Oh
Yeah, why
my
not?
God, there's gonna be a ton of it.
All right.
I would
Get
say
the
that
head.
this, like, you know, this series was probably my most descent into madness notebook series so far. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which I feel
'Cause I
like
think-
if they had won today, there would be a more positive tone than many people realize, considering how the pitching has looked in the month of May.
Yeah, no, I'm not displeased with the pitching or the defense. It's the fact that they cannot fucking hit. Because even if they won tonight, it would have been like another low-scoring game, and it's not like, oh man, wow, like they couldn't score off against fucking Andrew Painter. He sucks. He's a bum. We'll
I
get
don't
there.
disagree.
I'm jumping ahead. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to jump ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, May 12th against the Philadelphia Phillies at A&B. It is not a matter of if, but how many home runs Kyle Schwarber will hit in this series. Next line, home run Kyle Schwarber. Fifth consecutive game with a home run, 1-0 Phils in the first inning. RBI double for Stott. Not avoiding the first inning suck with Bello here, even with an opener. 2-0 Phils. I take that back. Bello was very good again. Is very good again, but it's easy to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Cynical.
Yeah, pessimistic when it comes to Bello. Yeah. Massa just got drilled. Felt intentional to me. That was in the bottom of the second. Bello's actually settled in pretty good. I don't know why the opener thing works for pitchers who suck, but it does. That was a thought in the fifth inning. The Red Sox offense could not be making it any easier for Zach Wheeler. He's averaging less than 10 pitches per inning. That was actually not an exaggeration, I believe, at the time. He finished the fifth inning in under 50 pitches. I think it was like 43, like 44 pitches.
I will say, was at the game with Mikey. I have never been that stunned to look up at a pitch count and be like, it can't be right. There's no way it's right. I think it was the sixth inning. And what was he at? Like 48?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like, there's no way. Whoever's doing pitch count tonight, they're drinking a little bit and not being responsible, because that was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Wheeler consistently is one of the most underrated pitchers in baseball, but to have that low a pitch count that late in the game, I mean, obviously it's this Red Sox lineup too, where it's like, maybe see some pitches, guys. I don't know. Just a thought. After like the third inning, you should know. He had the fewest pitches through 3 innings in like 26 years.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
2000.
maybe see some pitches. I don't know. That's just a wild thought. But yeah, he was dealing.
Yeah, man. I think like I want to say I looked up at this moment, bottom 5, and he was at like 44 pitches or something like that. Like through 5, done with 5.
Yeah, it said sixth inning, and it was in the mid 40s, which is just never seen it.
Yeah. Next line here says, I cannot fucking believe that was not a home run from Willier. That Nesson camera guy needs to get banned. Oh, now I'm pissed. Needs to be 2-2 based off that camera work. Next line here says, okay, in fairness to the Nesson camera guy, everyone in the ballpark, including the players in the dugout, also thought that was gone in real time. Did you think it was gone, Steven?
Yeah, absolutely. I was getting upset because sometimes during the games I get the home run tingles. I've talked about it before. It's happened very few times this year. But before that pitch, I was like, oh, I kind of feel like he might go deep here. Then I was upset at myself because I got the phone out a little too late. And then looking at Willier, so I'm zooming in on him, and he's about to do like a nice bat flip. Like he's really about to be like, let's fucking go. Kind of similar to the Venezuela one, in Miami. And he's just looking at it like, how is this not gone? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, right?
Wait,
the way
he
it came
hits
off the
that
bat,
lean?
the sound of it off the bat. So to see that it would have been gone in 29 out of 30, I was not.
What did you do in real
surprised.
time? Did you do like a,
I didn't do anything because I was supposed to be pissed that I didn't document it. But then it was going to be, like, who cares? It's a tie game. I would have been excited about that. But place went nuts, and then everyone just sat down. Like, how was that not a home run?
Yeah.
Shout out to whole Mickey Gasper for starting that rally, though.
Yeah, came into the middle game 4 for 8 since getting called up.
Best stash in the game, Mickey Gasper. Show me a better mustache in baseball, and I'll show you a liar.
Wow, that's a real recognized real situation right there, Steve.
I'm not at Mickey Gasper zone. I'm striving to get there. Definitely not
Wow,
there.
and humble too.
The quality of AB, though, it makes me look at someone like IKF and hate him even more.
I like IKF.
6 million.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Need a big hit? Dial up Ceddanne. RBI knocked to shallow right, makes it 2-1 Phils in the bottom of the 7th. I can't tell if Wheeler was nails or if we just suck, so I'm going to say both. It's both, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Like there's been bad pitchers that have diced up the Red Sox lineup, but like not like this. Like this was something different. Bello has done 88 pitches, 60 strikes, 6 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks. The ERA is down to 6.46. T. What was Bello doing good?
He's kind of just stayed with the sinker, and he's spamming that thing over and over again with no fear. 56% of the time, had 12 whiffs. So we're talking about, can he kind of have these results where he's able to keep the walks down, but also generate whiffs, and he did that. 5 on the sinker, 4 on the cutter, 2 on the curve, 1 on the change. First pitch strikes is 16 out of 24 batters, 68% strike percentage. And to me, we saw in Baltimore when he first started pounding the zone They jumped on him. They beat him all around. The Blue Jays, the first couple innings it was there, and then the command fell off. The last 2 times out, he's keeping the ball in the zone, but he's not keeping it middle. He's able to generate that weak contact that they need. And just something to keep an eye on. Just like last year, the velocity's ticking up with each start. It's starting to get back to where it was a year ago, and I think those are all good signs. It just feels so 2023 Nick Pivetta to me. I don't know any other way to really describe it or kind of frame it. But for him to go out there and kind of look this way, it's awesome to see. You need him to be that guy, and it's going to raise some 6-man rotation questions, I think, pretty soon once Crochet's back.
How long do you think they do this? Because we were talking at the game just how kind of odd it is in general that Brayan Bello had the expectation he had, and now he's coming into the game in the second inning. And if it works, it works. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, would there be a cap to this, or do you just keep riding this as long as it goes?
They ran it for Pivetta for what, months? Like, that was a pretty long stretch. But I think with the Red Sox right now, you do miss Bernardino, who's having a nice year in Colorado, as much as I love Braden Ward. Giovanni Moran has failed as the opener both times, giving up a homer. It's like, if that's going to be the case, just let Bello go out there and work through it for an inning if he figures it out by the second, and that's just the life we're going to live with him. But at this point, yeah, I'd be willing to take the training wheels off and kind of give him the opportunity. He's looked great in back-to-back starts. Like, I don't know how much more you really need to see. And even in Toronto, it wasn't like the first inning was bad. He was actually great to start the game and then fell off. So seemingly he's better between the airs. Let him cook.
Weirdly enough, it's like Moran being bad. Bello comes in like, I'm not that bad. I don't suck like that. Like, I can definitely beat this guy. I feel like it takes some of the pressure off when he comes into those situations. Obviously, you don't have to face the top of the lineup, too. That helps. So you get a little, confidence.
Well, he did last time because Moran sucked so much the last time.
Right, it got back around. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So it didn't even work last time. This time, at least, it was the fucking middle of the lineup. But yeah, it's stupid.
You're totally right. Yeah.
It's not a thing that should work, like, at all. Like, nothing about it makes any sense to me. But the fact that he's come in trailing both times, I think, has helped.
I think the other thing over those last 2 starts, 13 and a third innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, 12 Ks to 2 walks. That's what you need out of Brayan Bello. That's missing bats and keeping the ball in the zone. That's the recipe for success when it comes to him. Arguably more swing and miss than you even had a year ago, which maybe starts to raise that ceiling again. And I do think that there's going to be some interesting trade conversations, whether they're in it or out of it, whatever it may be with their pitching depth. Because if they don't want to go with a 6-man rotation, someone might end up getting the boot here, especially if Cutter and Sandoval start to show a little bit of health. Or Einson just keeps pounding the door down.
I don't want to hear Patrick Sandoval's name again on this show.
I apologize.
Thank you.
What about Tyler Uberstein?
I like him.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 on with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The most obvious Ceddanne walk-off home run of all time. He just struck out on a pitch that was dead ass over his head. I don't think I've seen anything like that in all my years.
He's done it twice this year. There's 2 exact moments like that.
That pitch was to the Aura Club. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Just could not believe it.
It was like Steve Aoki's first pitch.
Basically.
But like,
our guy Jordan Leandri, same thing.
I almost feel bad crapping on him for it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's stupid and it's ugly.
Crap on the guy, please.
But the chase percentage has improved, and really, he is one of the best players on the team right now. Like, obviously, we'll get to game 2 and what he ended up doing.
He makes
there.
up for it.
But yeah, like he's more than making up for it. Out of the long list of guys you want to be pissed at, he's nowhere near the top of that list. Not even close. He's taken another step forward.
No, I think he's like their best overall player pretty comfortably. So it's like I think it says
no.
Yeah.
No, he's not. That's a bad take, Coley.
I mean, he's better defensively, and the offense isn't like some crazy gap right now. Rafaela can hit the ball out of the park.
I would disagree that there is. Well, Abreu has more home runs than Rafaela.
I know. I'm talking about this series.
Okay.
We just talked about Williard not hitting a home run. We just talked about
But Williard's been a considerably better
I know.
this year. Okay. Well.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the whole year. We're not talking about the series. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, right. Either way. It sucks, too, because it wasn't a bad at-bat. It was a very bad finish to the at-bat because he got down on the count early, gets a ball, fouls a pitch off, and then it's 100 miles an hour thrown over Fenway Park, and he swung at it. So that was
people just expect him to come through in every big spot, which also just isn't fair for any player.
It probably, I would say, is the top Coley tweet that has aged great. If you need him like early in the games, he's not going to be there for you. He doesn't need to do that. But if you need him in the clutch, he's normally going to do it, which mostly this series he did.
Would you believe me if I told you that Ceddanne Rafaela has barreled the ball this year more than Willie Abreu has?
Launch angle's been a lot better too. And for all the talk we had about his defense to begin the year, he's already 93rd percentile outs above average. Steve, I'm sorry, I can't give you the catch probability for tonight. I'll have it in the
That's
morning.
all good, T. It's that first step, man. That first step has gotten a lot better.
And that's
that
it.
initial gap in the year was obviously an issue, but now he's improved. And we even said it on this show where it's like getting down on his first step early in the season is going to look stupid because he's going to get better at this, and he has.
And it's just something you can't see. The cameras don't flip fast enough for you to see the first step for the outfielder usually.
Yeah. You can tell by his momentum that he's already pushed off well from the jump.
Was it game one of this series? He had it didn't seem super crazy for him, that like sliding catch.
Yeah.
Like left center.
It
And
had,
then that came out the next day. It was like a 13% catch probability. It was in the teens. I don't remember if it was 13 or 17.
It was 15%, and his best catch, he has won 10% this year, which was against Houston, I want to say off the top of my head.
Yeah. He earns his catches in like the first half second after the ball hits the bat. He's like, if I'm really good now, I get to cruise when I make the play, and that's what looks good on the highlights.
And
like,
even the one in Houston that was 10%, that was the one in the right center gap where he just like
Yeah,
floated.
made it
And
look
it was
easy.
like, what the fuck? Like that looks like so routine, it's not even funny. But that's when
He's
you
a
get all the
highlight reel
people
guy.
that are in the mentions that are like, fuck you for tweeting this catch probability. This is proof this stat sucks. And it's not perfect. But I do like it. I think it creates good discussion.
Oh, great discussion.
Willier had a good catch in this series too, or this game.
Yeah.
6th inning. I thought that was big for Bello.
Yeah, that was huge. Red Sox lose 2-1. 2-1. I was just actually looking up the Red Sox team stats since firing the entire coaching staff.
Stats
Where do you
put out a
think they
tweet
are?
the other day that made the surface stats look very similar, which they are, and they should be acknowledged. The expected stuff is a little bit better, or a decent bit better.
I don't give a fuck about.
Well, they suck with runners in
expect.
scoring position, so it's only going to do so much for you.
You could have stopped that suck.
True.
Yeah.
I thought in the 8th inning of this game, the fact that Caleb Durbin didn't put the sacrifice bunt down, which he did in
Tyler
this
Durden.
last game, but after the Narvaez single, why wouldn't you sacrifice bunt in that spot?
I don't know, man.
They're a bad team.
Chance to tie the game. Like when you compare this team to the Rays, who are playing the brand of baseball you want, those are the spots where the Rays would put a bunt down and find a way to get that runner in. Because I think everything with the Jaron Duran grounder after that plays out differently if the guy's at second versus being able to get the force out at second.
Yeah, I mean they're still 21st in baseball in slugs since firing the coaching staff.
Do you have the expected numbers there?
No, but I can get them. You want me to?
They're not updated until
No, they
tomorrow
are.
on
Oh,
Fangraphs.
what do you want?
Just give me expected batting average and expected slug, if possible, please,
Yeah. Expected batting average,
and where they rank.
234, 21st.
It's gone down a bit. It was
Okay.
8th like 5 days ago.
Damn, well, it's not now. Expected slug, 366. That's also 21st.
Okay, so not
Yeah.
quite as bad as it was, but definitely
down,
not as
or-
good as it was a couple days ago.
Oh, not as good as it was, yeah.
I think going into last series when I checked the doc, it was 4th and 8th, which were kind of jarring a little bit to look at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, I expect them to suck, so that's why when I look at the expected stats and they're bad, I'm just like, oh, that checks
I
out.
expected that.
I expect
Yep.
them to not get the hit they need to get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
That
yep,
expectation has come true a lot of times.
For sure, brother, for sure. All right, timeout. Timeout, because this weekend, it's a big weekend. I'm gonna be moving. And I feel like, what do you do to welcome yourself to the neighborhood? To go out to the new neighbors and be like, hey, I'm the new guy in town. Here's some blue moons. And then they're like, oh my God, you got me blue moons. I'm like, listen, I'm not just any kind of neighbor. I'm that dude. Okay? I roll up to the new neighborhood and I'm like, listen, this is how we're gonna We're gonna shake hands. This is my welcome, and we're gonna share a blue moon together. I'm pretty excited for that experience. I hope that they're friendly. I hope that they're nice people. But how could you not be friendly if someone knocks on your door and hands you some blue moons? It's gonna be a wonderful experience. And no baseball date is complete without Blue Moon Belgian White. Born in a ballpark 30 years ago at the Sandlot Brewery in Denver. Blue Moon's bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice ritual guarantees a one-of-a-kind beer drinking experience year-round. And for those occasions that you want a lighter option, you can reach for Blue Moon Light at only 95 calories and 3.6 grams of carbs per 12-ounce serving. It's a refreshingly light alternative beer brewed with real tangerine peel. And if you're looking for a great tasting non-alcoholic beer, you can try Blue Moon non-alcoholic, still made with real Valencia orange peel and coriander, with just 80 calories. And it's great for when you want to hold the alcohol, but not the flavor. The flavor is not something that I'm ever willing to hold. And Blue Moon never asks me to do that. Actually, Mikey, when are we announcing this Blue Moon party at the end of the month?
Very soon.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have blue moons there?
A lot of moons.
A lot of moons. A lot of moons. Blue Moon Light, a wheat beer from Blue Moon with exceptional taste and only 95 calories. Blue Moon Belgian White, brightly brewed with Valencia orange peel and iconically garnished with an orange slice. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared for delivery options. That is get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Steven?
Yes, Jerry, suck one. You know how in sports everyone's got a can't miss training hack?
Yeah, I did know that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Most of them, they don't actually move the needle. That's how I used to feel about hair growth products. A lot of hype, not a lot of results. What changed for me was learning that Nutrafol isn't just another supplement. It's physician formulated, clinically tested, and recommended by dermatologists. It's a real game plan for thinning hair. Guys, if your hair isn't playing like it did in your 20s, it might be time for a real comeback, not another workaround, because throwing on a hat like I do isn't a strategy. Nutrafol supports healthier hair from within. Nutrafol now offers hair growth supplements tailored to men at every single age, because the root causes of hair thinning change over time, and your routine should too. Nutrafol Men for ages 18 to 49 to help improve hair growth and achieve thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months. And new Nutrafol Men 50 Plus, the first and only hair growth product specifically formulated for dudes over 50. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body, since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF Content Certified, the gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. Adding Nutrafol to your daily routine, it's super easy, kid. Order online, no prescription needed, with automated deliveries and free shipping to keep you on track. Plus, with the Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20% and get added perks to support your hair growth journey. Listen up right now. Start Nutrafol today and make the hat go away. Visit Nutrafol.com and enter promo code SECTION10 for $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code SECTION10. Now back to the show.
Next up here, May 13th versus the Phillies. This is an unobstructed views game, okay? You got Alana Rizzo, you got Jonathan Papelbon, and boy, did I have a fun time basically calling the pitches before they happen in that first inning. I don't know what my expectations. Well, actually, I do, because we talked about it before the game. We had to like predict strikeout. I said 2. I said Sonny Gray was going to strike out 2 batters. He struck out more than 2 batters. Come on. Come on, he struck out
2
more
times
than
3.
He ended up with 6. And,
Season high.
Yeah, so that was the thing. Like, they looked at me like I was crazy for saying 2. I was like, have you watched Sonny Gray this year? Like, he's like, what was it? How many batters per start was he striking out before that, T?
I think it was 4.8 coming into that start. He talked about it after the game. He was like very clear. Like, I've been digging. I've been trying to figure out why I'm not missing bats. That's who I am. That's who I've been in my career. So I think it was a big relief for him to pitch the way he did. And just to see those whiffs, 6 total or 6 Ks, 11 whiffs. Both were season highs for him.
Wow. Did I just hear someone in the background?
Yeah, who was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. First line here says, Andrew Painter is a bum. The Phillies should have demoted him, but figured that they'd let him see if he can get his confidence back against this dog shit Red Sox offense. If we can't score off him tonight, I don't think I'll ever recover. I'll ever recover in terms of like, I don't think that I'll ever have a chance where I believe in this team. Like if like this, out of all the pitchers that they've seen this year, he's the bummiest.
I wanted the Red Sox to trade for him. I was hoping they were one of the teams that jumped on him when his stock was low after surgery.
Why? What about him makes you want him?
It was just elite stuff coming up through the minor leagues. One of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the entire sport. Just hasn't worked out so far this year in the big leagues, but I think we saw flashes of it for sure.
Did we?
Definitely. That slider, man, when that thing's moving, I think it has a 40% whiff rate this year. It's just he's getting hit hard. There's no doubt about it, but I think he'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's going to figure it out, T. I'm rooting for him.
All of us.
Okay. TS10, we always believed here comes the 120 OPS plus from here until the end. Hit a homer. It's 1-0 Sox in the bottom of the second. Wow. I will watch that Peyton Tolley dugout dance whenever I feel sad. That was a nice one. That was one. Yeah. There you go, T. There it is.
You like this
There it
dance?
is. Yep.
Oh, damn, my
that's
arms
the
are
one.
moving. I don't like how that looked.
What happened to your arms?
They just kind of looked like turkey-like
They were flopping a little bit.
a little bit.
It was a better dance than the first dance. Your dance rate is going up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
yeah.
You see that shit?
Hell yeah.
I get some tattoos on that. It's going to look good.
Get a sleeve, T.
No, I'm not a sleeve guy.
Why not?
I just don't think it's my vibe. I am going to get my nose pierced, I think, soon.
What?
I want to bring it back. I think it's
Talk about
time.
not your vibe.
New company policy, no nose piercings.
Out on nose piercings.
My boy Joey's going. Joey Capone. I think he looks
He's
good
a
with the
hot
nose.
dude.
See, I think he's
Joey's
a
a hot
nose
dude.
ring guy, though. I don't know if you're a nose ring guy.
Martha got with me when I had a nose ring.
Huh?
Got
Oh,
with you?
yeah. Yeah, that's when she started like being into me. She thought I was like dangerous.
You are. You're a danger to society.
You are.
Dangerous is
You
true,
are
but not in like a
dangerous.
badass way. Like
Yeah.
you could kill people, T.
Wait, you had your nose pierced in the past?
Yeah, when I was in college for like a month or two. I ripped it out when I was sleeping. Got
Doesn't
caught like on a
if
pillow.
you get your nose pierced, doesn't it like the hole stay there?
It heals like anything else over time.
It does close up. Yeah.
I could
Sure,
send a
but there's
picture.
still like a
I-
divot. You can see where it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've definitely seen girls that have a hole where their nose piercing used to be.
I didn't have it for the longest time. It was only, like I said, about a month before I ripped it out. But my mom hated it, and I was worried about getting a job with it.
Did you get a
Moms
stud
don't
or a
like
hoop?
the piercings.
A stud. Puff was with me. We did in Brockton.
Yeah.
Do you have any pictures of this too?
Yeah, let me cook. I'll send it to the group chat.
See, this is what I mean, people. Like, you know, season 5 of podcasting with T. I'm just learning that he had his nose pierced in the past.
It was sexy, dude. I was low key hot at this time.
Were you?
Skinny, yeah.
Yeah,
Skinnier.
How do I say this?
I love the pause. I was like, I think
I knew where he was going.
Yeah, just asking.
Were you healthy at this point, by chance?
Yeah, were you eating less?
I was eating much less.
What was your eating quantity like?
You know what? I think it's on
Were
Snapchat.
you mixing in salads back then?
I was more just starving in general.
Okay.
You were doing Galaxy Gas, weren't you?
A lot of it, man. Give me a second. I'll find
All right,
it.
you look for that.
I
Next
remember
line
when
here
I thought
says-
that Jared pierced his nipple and it was fake. You had me totally fooled. Was
Belly
that some
button.
playoff thing?
belly button.
Or belly button. Right,
Yeah.
belly button. And that was fake. I got got by that one.
Was it?
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
I'm asking you.
I don't know. You eventually said it wasn't real, I think.
It
wasn't
wasn't
making
real.
that up.
No,
Okay,
it
there we go.
Yeah.
Why'd we do that again?
Because Chris Sale, instead of revealing why he was injured or what his injury was, he said he pierced his belly button and it got infected.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending a couple pictures to the chat.
All right.
These are bad.
here we
and
go.
These can't be publicly shared.
All right,
Why
let's
not?
share these.
I mean, we own you now.
That's fair. I'm sending them.
Oh, wow.
This was a different era of Tyler Milliken.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Dude, I told you. I was going through some things.
Who is this?
I don't know. I was in like my rebel phase. Eamon, that's tough. I fuck with it. I appreciate you, dog.
I'm the opposite.
Okay, out.
What
these
the
pants.
fuck's up with your hair?
Dude, I was
is
going
going
through it.
on
I don't
with
know.
this
I had like a little bit of
look
an
like
identity
Drewski.
crisis. I don't know.
You look like Drewski.
It looks like you have a wig and you're wearing like your mom's jeans or something. I
This
don't know
was
what's
like
going on with
peak
these.
emo rap like era. I was kind of like trying to fit the image a little bit, like SoundCloud rapper vibe.
I like
you
the
don't get
J's
the-
tee.
Thank you.
You don't get the knees for this. Like,
Definitely not.
That's
No, they
the
go
issue.
in. Yeah,
I was
this is
also
tough.
just like still too fat. Like you need to be like very
Sure.
skinny to kind of fit the vibe. And it was like, all right, well, you're not obese, but you're definitely husky.
Is that a lint roller tee?
Probably.
Okay.
I used to carry one around all the time. I've really let myself go in the last 8 or so.
I really let
years.
myself go.
The hair stinks.
Yeah, it was rough.
The hair is tough too.
Martha used to come over and we just dye it like consistently, and it never looked good. Like not for a single day.
Sheesh.
T.
I
Yeah,
don't recognize this guy at all.
Well,
I was like 19. I'll throw him in the Discord if people. Oh no, it's out. Jeez, that is really bad.
T.
I know, dog.
T.
Dog, you're telling me, bro. I was that person, bro. I was that guy.
T.
People were worried about me. Like people were looking at me
I mean,
like
the
you're going
sneakers
down
are
a
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. The Jays save it a little bit, but
Everything
not
else.
enough.
Yeah, people thought I was going down a dark path.
That might have to go in the Discord.
It's okay.
Okay.
T. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm not that guy anymore.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just you can't keep
Coley, that's a banger.
That's what you were doing.
You're
It's
right.
literally what you're doing.
I don't know what I was doing, man.
I'm just so different.
It worked on Martha. Laugh at her.
She was like, this poor soul needs some help.
This guy.
Wait, so Martha started dating you when you were this?
Yes.
Oh, so y'all been together for a minute then.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was that long. Good stuff.
Thank
Did
you.
you talk different? Did you like act different?
What's
No.
up, baby? How we doing?
I was still like me. Like Curry, if you're from Brockton, like you definitely stand out a little bit.
How old are you in this picture?
19. That's before that's years before I even got to the sports hub.
Yeah, because they probably wouldn't have hired you if you
Well-
walked in looking like that.
That's it. They used to say, because I talked about re-piercing my nose a few times because I thought it looked good.
shouldn't.
And they were all like, yeah, never show up this way or you won't have a job.
Well, T, I thought it was like a hoop. I didn't know it was just like a little stud.
For my nose size and shape, I thought it played pretty well.
I thought you should get like a bull septum piercing.
I don't know about that.
Like our guy Colby. He pulls it off.
Some people can pull it off. I just don't think I'm one of them.
I've been thinking about going back to like the Bonds dangly cross earring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your ears
like
are pierced, Coley?
They were in college, yeah.
I pierced my ears for 1 month, like 4 years ago. And
That's
it didn't
still
last
so
long.
stupid. Yeah.
I know. I did it, and it was something like, I think I was talking to Blackie, and he was like, Stevie, brother, this ain't you. This is not your look like at all. And I was thinking at that moment, I thought of Jared. I'm like, yeah, he'd probably hate this too. I bet he would really think this is stupid.
Yeah,
Post
it's
30s
just-
tough.
Oh, trust me. I had always wanted to do it. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. And I'm like, nope, this ain't me. So
Why didn't you like do magnets first to see if you like the look?
that's a good point. I didn't really know that was much of an option. So yeah, didn't do it. But I mean, it closed up pretty quick though. Yeah, the piercings go away pretty fast. So
Yeah, if they're in there for 3 seconds, yeah.
yeah, but it was like
still
a
got a
month,
hole.
maybe a little over a month, but
I could
didn't
probably
hurt that
get-
much. I definitely wasted
get
money on
I feel like I've got
relatively
like
expensive earrings.
this one healed with like a ball of cartilage. I think if I re-pierced it, I would die immediately.
You just got to jam it through there.
I would just do a different hole.
I'd be down if we wanted to just like do Bond's cross earrings or earring.
Yeah, I
We
would
could do a
that, too.
piercing vlog. We can all go get different ones.
I need my kids to be much older and less grabby because I don't want that ripped out of my
Oh,
ear.
true. Yep. They're prime grabbing age for an earring.
Yeah.
They be yoinking.
I do respect your kids when they want something, they'll just whack you. They're just like, Steve, like have them sign this shirt. And like, hey, you know what? You guys want to get something done? You're demanding it. I respect it.
I bet it's sick in like hour doses when it's always.
I can tell y'all get that 24/7. I'm like, I can do this for I got another like half hour in me. I think I can pull this off.
Everyone's out. They're so well behaved. I'm like, fucking live with them, dude. Then tell me how well behaved they are.
It's funny.
Next line here says Carl Crawford's son is already more productive at Fenway Park than his dad was during his Red Sox tenure. Home run.
Low
Makes
blow.
it 1-1 in the third.
I'm fine with it.
What, the home run?
No, I'm fine with the low blow.
I don't remember hating Carl Crawford in 2012. I know there was no power and then his elbow exploded.
2012.
Yeah, but 2012 was fun.
2011.
No. We were out
Yeah.
on 2011.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about that. 2012.
There's a
282.
callback. There's a callback to 2011. Actually, in the next line.
Go ahead.
Sick catch by Justin Crawford. Wish his dad did that in Baltimore in 2011.
Is it Papelbon who's always
Yep.
like he should have caught that?
Yep.
Good take.
I mean, they blew the whole month. I'm not going to put that on one play.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
In 2012,
Man, it's so nice.
I got to give this stat. I'm sorry. 130 games in 2011, Carl Crawford had an 0.3 B WAR. In 31 games in 2012, he had an 0.6 B WAR.
Man, it's so nice to watch an actual first baseman play first base. Tristan Casas never makes a play like that ever. Contreras
Bob.
robs Crawford up the line. That's in the top of the fifth, and then he like screamed, and it was a big fire me up moment. I love that. Wilson Contreras plays with passion. I love that shit. You know,
Everything he does is awesome. That was a really, really cool moment, especially coming off getting drilled in the hand, by the way. Like, this guy's probably feeling it, and he's making
balls.
crazy plays, firing the team up. I knew the second he got plunked, he was not going to be out long. This is a ball player. He wants to be in there as much as possible. Love this
that
guy.
ends
See?
Casas' season if that happens to him.
Probably, too.
Wilson Contreras leads all first basemen in outs above average right now with 5. If you want to look at fielding run value, he's tied for first with Matt Olson and Michael Busch with 4. And if you want to go to DRS, surprisingly, Pete Alonso leading everyone with 5, but Wilson Contreras with 4.
Happy birthday, Wilson Contreras. It was his birthday for this game as well.
And Roman, and this is why people are going to start to say you hate Roman.
Well, he didn't play.
It's also his birthday.
Happy birthday, Roman.
Thank you. That's what we
But
thought.
I was talking about Wilson because he just made a play. That's why I said happy birthday. I wasn't like, all right, first pitch, happy birthday, Wilson. It was like, oh, Wilson made a sick play. By the way, happy birthday.
Birthday bros.
You know. Just a random thought, but I'm starting to think that Caleb Durbin might not work out. That was in the bottom of the fifth.
I hate this guy
He
so
struck
much.
out. Yeah.
Well, he had a dumbass challenge, too.
Sonny Gray, only 78 pitches, 53 strikes, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 6 Ks, a 3.18 ERA. Pretty damn good. We kept saying, oh, we want a number 2 starter, and oh, we're going to get Sonny Gray. Those are number 2 starter numbers, T. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but I agree with that.
No, I agree. 3.14 ERA, 4.19 FIP. But as those whiffs start to come along, that FIP's going to start to drop. Leaned heavily on the sweeper the first time through, which is that strikeout pitch for him. So I'm not surprised we started to see those whiffs. Then it was a lot of the sinker the second time through the order. But as we mentioned earlier, most Ks, most whiffs in any start so far this year. First pitch strikes of 14 out of 20 batters, so staying ahead. 68% strike percentage. And the velocity was still slightly down. So he didn't have his best stuff out there, and he still was getting those whiffs. I think that's a pretty good sign moving forward.
I
like his post game. I love his post game kind of
very
just
insightful
media sessions. Dude, he looks so stressed during it, but I think it's just trying to put a thoughtful answer out there. He's trying to give you real shit, what's going through his head, and to be vulnerable about the swing and miss issues. I was like, oh, that's refreshing. You're confirming what the eye test has told everybody else.
I like how comfy it is when like he's kind of like me, like half his hair is there and half isn't. Like he's kind of looking a little crazy, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to be open. I'm going to be honest with you guys. He gives really good answers. Like he really thinks about it and isn't just kind of feeding you nonsense media stuff. Like he's pretty good.
And when you're looking for leaders, like his stuff towards the end about believing in the team going on a run and all these different things, it's one thing for fans and all of us to actually feel that way, but it's good to hear one of the veterans on the team, one of the oldest players, push that. And when he called Contreras, what did he say? Mi hermano, my brother, that kind of hit a little bit too for a team.
Thanks for the clarity.
Thank you. I took 7 years of Spanish. I think for people trying to feel connected with the team, it's nice to see something like that where it's like, all right, like obviously they were together in St. Louis, but that's carried on to Boston.
I was a little surprised looking this up right now that the Sox are 20th in baseball and starters ERA. Doesn't that feel wrong?
It's the Contreras and Bello starts, man, probably have that up 10 spots.
Wait, say that again, Steve?
Their starters ERA is 20th in baseball at 4.29. Yeah, the high-low probably wouldn't be that bad.
Ooh, that's a good callback. Third in ERA in the month of May, the Red Sox pitching staff, which makes this month even more infuriating.
Yeah, I know, but that feels more real to what we're watching here.
That's facts, King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like you know what, T? It's been a mixed bag, huh?
Mixed
Red
bag.
Sox starters.
What are you doing here?
No, nothing. I'm just looking at their numbers to start the year. And then I'm gonna do a little Ranger Suarez, okay. Peyton Tolley, Connolly Early, Sonny Gray. Yeah. So those four guys have made 27 starts, and it's a 2.88 ERA. But then there's another four guys.
It's Crochet and Bello that are like the guys weighing you down.
Mid-sixes.
Jake Bennett, Garrett Crochet, Brian Bello, and Giovanni Moran. They have combined to make 16 starts. And that ERA is
6.32.
7.28.
7.28. I almost wish you could take opener starts out of that. That's a little
All right, let me take
annoying.
the opener out.
Okay. It's probably in the sixes.
So Jake Bennett, Garrett Crochet, Brian Bello. That's 14 starts. That's a 7.09 ERA.
Yeesh, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's as a starter. So that doesn't count his two good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, it feels like that should be a little bit lower.
Yeah. So that's as a starter. So do you want me to put in his fucking his
relief
the
appearances,
bulk outings,
quote unquote.
Yeah.
That's why, like, trying to figure out another guy to open for you right now. Maybe Samaniego makes sense as that guy if they're trying to get some higher leverage spots, but do it differently.
Bennett, Crochet, Bello. If you count Bello's bulk outings, his two bulk outings, it's a 6.13 ERA. So it's still pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like Crochet could be back sooner than at least it was looking. He wants to skip a rehab start. I just don't think the Red Sox are going to let him.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, get to learn Worcester. Why don't none of the guys can pronounce Worcester?
They all say Worcester. And
Worcester.
They play for the Worcester Red Sox.
Yeah, they do. Next line here says, Willier just swung and missed at a pitch that hit him. I wish that happened to almost any other guy in this lineup so I could make fun of them, but you just can't with Willier. Bottom of the sixth. No, can't do that.
He got smoked,
got a hit anyway. Huh?
He got smoked.
Yeah, he got drilled. That's about as hard as you're going to get hit by a pitch that you swing at.
Yeah.
It's normally some off-speed stuff. He got plunked by that.
Got a hit anyway. Ball don't lie. He's 3 for 3. That was in the bottom of the 6th. Next line here. Ceddanne strokes one into the first row of the monster seats. Coley tweet. 3-1 Sox. Bottom 6. Durbin with a stupid ass ABS challenge. That was in the bottom of the 7th.
So bad. T.
Garrett Whitlock just had to make a Superman catch to end the inning because Connor Wong's ankle exploded. That was in the 8th. Save for Chappie. Red Sox win 3-1 to improve to 18-24.
It was kind of mean that you didn't mention Connor Wong almost dying.
Put him in a fucking bench.
Oh. I don't think
Guy
that would
doesn't
be a
listen.
suspension.
He doesn't listen.
That's fair.
I mentioned him.
You said he
Oh, sorry, I
exploded.
can't hear you. You're fucking suspended. I don't know why. Also, in addition, I guess this is like a double suspension, but T, you're sorry?
Toss my guy.
Yeah, you're sorry?
He feels
yeah,
pretty
I saw
bad about
T,
it, yeah.
T was citing Alex Spear, being like, oh, yeah, Alex Spear reported that the Red Sox are throwing around the idea of making a big trade. Oh, where'd you hear that? Oh, Section 10, 4 fucking days ago.
So there were people emailing Zolak and Bertrand on Monday, kind of framing it in that way, and I didn't take it.
Didn't I say that before Felger said Trout?
100%.
Trout's not a thing. We were not talking Trout.
But
No,
people
we're
who
getting
listen to
Mikey
Section
Trout.
10 were emailing Zolak and Bertrand being like, Jared dropped a nugget on the podcast last night about like deals. To me, it didn't feel like super firm. Like the way I interpreted it was like, oh yeah, like they're considering a bunch of pathways. But I don't know. I didn't look at
No.
that as like a seemingly hot button, like, oh, something's cooking.
it definitely wasn't a report, but I said, like, hypothetically speaking, you know, people around Fenway on Friday were being like, you know, hey, who do you like? You
Yeah,
know?
like even the Spear report today, like I don't know how much you get out of it. Yeah, they're spitballing big and small trades. What else would they be doing, Jared?
Jared.
So just to kind of, you know, button up, clarify on that whole thing, it's two different questions. Do I think the Red Sox have intent to go after some sort of big name? Yeah. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't think when people see Breslow's name pop up on their phone, they're like, yeah, no. Anyways, what were you talking about? Like they just,
Yeah.
I don't even think they pick up the phone. Like I don't think that other GMs, player baseball up, put fucking whatever the fuck they're called, the Emperor Baseball
PBO,
Commands of other
CBO,
teams.
DBO, Dickhead BO. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that they want to deal with Breslow. I don't think that they do. Because if they did, then why was Heim the only one that answered the phone?
It
all
doesn't
winter?
help either when you look at, you know, what many people view as his best trade in Garrett Crochet. We know that he had kindly or basically put that deal to bed. He thought it was over with. It wasn't happening. And it was Mike Grootman who did the legwork that night because of his relationship with Chris Getz to get it done.
Yeah.
That's a
And
tough
then,
one.
Yeah. Yeah, not great, you know. Fuck, dude. Okay. So this, I don't know why this game, when I tell you it is top of the screen to bottom of the screen notes for tonight's game.
Wow. Okay.
By far, the most notes I've had on any game all year was tonight's game. I don't remember what I said. Okay.
Let's check it out.
This will be fun. May 14th versus the Phillies. The first line here says 6:01 p.m. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a mass casualty event.
Not the case at all. No, that was never going to happen tonight. We were audioing today about the weather, and I was
and
telling you, it wasn't
you were
looking
pretty much
awesome.
saying there's no
No,
fucking chance they're
no.
gonna, yeah.
Nope,
you
I
were.
never said it was going to get rained out.
I should have
and
kept those audios because you were like, they're not playing, and it's gonna be real bad."
that.
Are these voice memos?
No,
Yeah,
nope.
yeah.
So anyway, had it on good authority that there was going to be a delay, but that the game was going to happen. So that's why I replied to you saying that there would be a delay. I just had it on good authority. That's all.
Are you, because you're in the weather community, do you have like weather sources now?
I had it on good authority that there would be a delay and that they would get this game in. Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's all. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next line here says, okay, boom, gonna play some ball at Fenway tonight. Next line here says, now that I think of it, the Red Sox getting this game in really doesn't line up well for the Steve doesn't control the weather narrative. People were supposed to die tonight.
I hate that.
I'm sure you do. Yeah, I would hate, being questioned, especially if you're not doing anything wrong. It would, Steve?
What was your thought process tonight on not tweeting some Mr. Bears bullshit? I was fully ready for it. I was like checking your handle, being like, he's gotta say something about Mr. Bears. And you didn't. I'm sure you thought about it, though. What was your thought process, Jared?
He didn't call me.
Okay. So the other ones he did call you?
Is that not what the screenshot was? Was him calling me?
Okay, no, I'm just making sure it's not fake calls or anything like that.
No.
Is this like a vacation thing where he's not around, or why were you spared?
If he doesn't call you, you don't make yourself known. You don't like text them, be like, hey, why didn't you call me? So
I will say I'm very proud of somebody that I've always been very close with and supported. It's Wally the Green Monster, who had my back, and there was a choice word in there, which we don't have to talk about, but Wally stands by me for the weather look ahead, and I appreciate that. Love you, Wally.
What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you not see this?
No.
Uh-oh.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wally tweeted about the weather?
No, it's from my Twitter.
Oh, it's from your Twitter.
Oh, wow.
You guys didn't see this?
This is not going to go over well.
Uh-oh, Jared's not going to like this.
Oh, this
What
is
the
going to be really
fuck?
bad. Hey.
Fucking bench, you might-
Wally?
It's got to be for Steve for just snitching on Wally, too, no? I mean,
I assumed you saw it. I did not know you hadn't seen that.
This
I'm
is
surprised
public
that-
support.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, this
can
is
I take
domestic
the Can I
terrorism.
take the suspension? Like, what's the ruling there? Can I?
No,
claim
this
his
is
suspension?
not for you. This is for Wally.
But I didn't know that you wouldn't have known unless I said it. That like if I didn't say it,
I
you wouldn't have
would've
got
known.
tossed.
He's going to
I
beat the
would've-
fuck out of you, Jared.
What?
No, I think he knew a suspension was coming. I mean, he didn't like accidentally put that word in there.
I can't imagine that he did.
No.
Oh,
Which
my
is shout out to
God.
Wally. Like he knew he was going to get banged for this, and he's still showing support. I appreciate it.
This is
That
holy
word.
shit. What time did he tweet this? Or you tweeted
8:40.
this? Oh my God.
Yeah, he
That's
supports.
so all my TVs got taken down, so I'm watching the game on my laptop, so like I'm not really locked in on. Honestly, you know what? So I'm actually excited about this. So at the new house that I'm gonna live in for 2 weeks, I'm gonna get a monitor and sit at my desk. So I have a new desk situation, and I'm going to put the game on the laptop monitor, and it's a 49-incher, so you can have the game and then Twitter over here and Discord over here. I just like if I watch the game on my phone or I watch it on my laptop and it's right in front of my face, and that's probably why there's a page of fucking notes for this game. I'm more dialed in versus watching it on TV. Like if I'm watching it on a TV, then I have my phone as a second screen and my laptop as a third screen. But if it's just on my laptop, I'm just watching it on my laptop. So I'm dialed.
I feel that. I lost my in moving to the new place. I lost my Nesson 360 modem thing, and so I've just been watching on the laptop, and I have the notes on the side. I'm just putting stuff in there immediately. I might have to just watch like this. Honestly, I might not do the TV.
That's what I do
like
all the
it.
time. I haven't watched a game on TV in years. I have my iPad and the 2 screens, and that's what I work off of.
Yeah, it's a huge problem for me because I have 90 televisions, but I think this is the way. This is the way. Okay. Next line here says, very locked in on how Ranger looks tonight coming off the IL. Could be some extra juice in that dick against his former team.
I think Tracy said that exact line after the game.
Dude, he was pumping early. Like, the velocity was up a tick and a half.
That's what I'm saying. Last night on fucking Unobstructed Views, only on Nesson, Jonathan Papelbon was talking about how,
Juicy dicks.
Yeah, he
probably
we were talking about your first time back at Fenway after they let you go. It's are there any like emotions? And he was like, yeah, like you want to like show them that they made a mistake to not keep you. And then that stuck with me tonight. I was like, Ranger probably wants to show the Phillies, you guys should have paid me. You should have kept me. I'm a really good pitcher.
And that's
next line here
Same
says
teams
the fact,
with Pap, right? There you go. Same teams, different swap. And I'm just saying it's very, very relevant.
just the other way around, Steve.
It's
right?
like a flippy do. Yeah, it's like the same teams, right? Yeah. It's like, whoa, same teams. Oh.
Same team. Yeah, that's a great point. Okay, so earlier in the program, when we started the show, I alluded to the fact that Tyler Milliken lost $80,000 tonight. And you were going to find out later in the show that it's right now. It's right now. Next line here says, the fact that the Red Sox were just gifted a leadoff double means that there's a 0% chance that they score. T gets a $10,000 raise if the Red Sox cash in this run. This is legally binding. This was in the third inning. Next line here says, sack bunt, strikeout, weak ground out, inning over.
Fuck IKF. This makes me hate this fuck even more. Are you kidding? He's the reason I didn't get the money? IKF? That was one of the most pathetic at-bats I've ever seen in my entire life, by the way.
He's a nice
Three
guy.
fucking pitches. I don't give a fuck.
He's
There's
nice.
no reason for him to be on this team. Nick
He's
Sogard
nice.
or Nate Eaton would eat his lunch any day of the week.
I like IKF.
Fuck him.
I hope he plays every day.
Oh, thanks, by the way, everyone who told me that Marcelo Meyer was, no longer in a platoon with Chad Tracy. Thank you. That really is clearly evident.
Next line here says, they just showed Greg warming up, so I'm not really sure that it matters if Ranger gets out of this bases loaded jam. That was in the top of the fifth. Ranger punches out Turner to end the inning. Side note, I feel bad for broadcasters who have their enthusiastic calls interrupted by an ABS challenge, especially when it's upheld and a waste of everyone's time.
Will must hate it.
Oh my God.
When he's got,
strike three, he's out of the bases, and he's challenging.
Tell him
And
that's
it's upheld,
challenge
and then still a strikeout. Yeah, it takes the wind out of the sails of the call.
too. It really sucks. I mean, we had it with Rocky Balboa a week ago. What was it, Gamboa, right?
Alec
so
Gamboa.
he had the end of his, there we go. The end of his first outing was challenged there, and it's like, don't do that. Trey Turner, I'm actually very surprised. I look at the Phillies as a pretty intelligent team. I feel like they're probably good at challenges. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but kind of stunned that he challenged that pitch there. It does feel almost like it's a double K when you get that. It's like, all right, we got the strikeout. We ended the inning. Also, it's early enough in the game where now you only got one challenge left. Like, that's one of the most valuable pitches you can have in Ranger Suarez's position there. So getting out of that jam, smooth as hell, calm as hell. You just feel like he's under control at all times. I love this guy.
I think for Turner.
Who is Buddy who struck out or like threw like 90 pitches that got overturned in Cincinnati?
Watson.
And that was Watson?
Yeah.
Jeez, wow.
Downhill
This season
from there.
already feels like it's 2 years long.
Yeah.
Tough.
What are you saying, T?
For Turner in that spot, I think that's where you see not only are you emotional because the bases are loaded, but it's like, if it gets flipped, then this is the perfect situation where it would work. Because it did feel like the way Ranger was pitching, that was your one shot. Good luck to you if you didn't get him there. I was just worried about the pitch count because I knew he wasn't going deep.
Yeah. He is the kind of guy that would get a lot of challenges, just his style of pitching. Like, he's going to have stuff that drops out of the zone, so you think it's worse than it really is because it stayed kind of middle and then goes down. But, he dances around the paint, man. He is constantly painting these pitches, and when he's cooking like he is tonight, I hadn't thought about the pitch count as much as I probably should have. And I know Tracy had referenced that in the post game of like, we think he was tiring a little bit, but he never looks tired. He looks the same at all times. So I'm like, hey, is he tired? You sure about that? Like, I probably would have had him finish the inning, but it worked out anyway.
Even in the fifth inning, it was like all singles. It wasn't like anything crazy,
Soft
ball
stuff.
off the monster or something like that. He didn't even give up a hit until the fifth inning. It's the second time he's gone 4 innings without giving up a hit. If you're talking no-hitter watch and you want someone to pull it off, man, it feels like Ranger Suarez has already given you 2 pretty decent looks at what it could look like.
Next line here.
Okay.
Yeah, next line here says, Ranger departs in the 6th with 1 aboard. I apologize on behalf of this sad-ass team. You deserve so much better. Next line. Also, why did Ranger barely throw his changeup? It's his lowest opponent slug of any pitch. Have to abandon that. Next line. Suarez, 76 pitches, 50 strikes, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks. It's a 2.44 ERA. T.
Yeah, 11 whiffs, 4 on the sinker, 4 on the curveball, 2 on the changeup, 1 on the four-seamer. Like you said, though, leaned very hard in the sinker, and the sinker was up about 5%. Cutter and changeup were the things that went down, and seems like as he started to really find his stride, he's gotten farther away from that cutter. Lou talked about it a lot on the broadcast tonight, but it seems like the sinker is really what he's comfortable with. The first time through the lineup, it was a lot of four-seamer. Then the sinker came through the second time around. He's now thrown 19 consecutive scoreless innings, 2.44 ERA through 8 starts. When you're talking about a number 2 and being happy with what Sonny Gray's done, Suarez, I think, is above those expectations. He's already been better than I think a lot of people expected, and it makes you more upset with how the season has gone, because if you painted it this way with him performing this well, you probably would say, damn, they're on pace to win 90 games and everything's going to work out awesome. But yeah, Suarez has been the real deal, and just watching him pitch, he glides, man. I don't really know how else to describe
he's floating out there.
It's just so peaceful and smooth and satisfying, and it helps when you have some good defense behind you too. Wilson Contreras robbing Bryce Harper in the first. Add it to the highlight reel.
I'm locked in on every pitch. I really am. And with different guys like Crochet, you're like, all right, let's gas this guy down. Totally, like let's get on this guy and throw 99. And he just dices guys up. It's just like he's a magician out there. And every night that he's on the mound, I make sure, I mean, we don't miss any of these games, but I make sure I don't miss any pitches. I don't want to be peeing when Ranger Suarez is on the mound.
And the other thing with Suarez is like so many guys would be at least visibly like geared up, and against their former team, you would see it. Yeah, the velocity was up, but besides that, and as he went deeper into the outing, it did tinker down quite a bit. Slightly up compared to what he had done this year, but definitely not what it was the first 2 innings. But to go up against your former team and just, they know who you are, they've seen you a ton, it's a lot of veterans on that team, still had no chance against you. And you looked like you could have been pitching against the Colorado Rockies on September 5th in a season that meant nothing. And I think that's the good part about Suarez. He's cold-blooded.
I mean, there's no bad blood there, right? Like, he wasn't expected to go back, I would assume. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
The whole reason he's not there is because of Andrew Painter. Like, Andrew Painter is viewed as one of the best pitching prospects in the sport. So it was like, all right, like, we just paid Luzardo, who's younger. We have Christopher Sanchez, who's younger. Zach Wheeler is fucking insane. And Aaron Nola, we just gave him a massive deal. It was kind of pretty straightforward that he had to be the guy to leave.
It is a little different in that situation where you're going up against the former team. Sometimes you got something against them. They lowballed you. It's like, no, you had a good time here. I'm sure his agent told him early in the process, like, we're probably going somewhere else after this year. But either way, cool as a cucumber, and that's what you expect from him at this point.
They also just picked Schwarber. Like, they just paid him a ton this offseason, too.
And like 2 days in, so they're like, okay, it's clearly him.
I have enjoyed the Schwarber conversation being very active. I know some people don't like it. And I do think, like, when you talk this past offseason, you can make a point, like, was he ever going to come here? Would the fit have been very seamless? You would have had to make a lot of roster moves. It goes back to before 2022. He should have never landed with the Phillies. Correct. He should have been inked here. And the fact that he wasn't is a massive failure on everyone involved.
Agreed. Yeah, I think it's less about this most recent free agency and more about the first one. Next line here says, thank fucking Christ for Ceddanne. That had 3-run inning for the Phillies written all over it. That was when he made that play going to his right, and a little tumbling grab there. It's such a weird feeling to be a fan of a team that can pitch and play defense but can't score runs to save its life. It's like we're good, but we suck at the same time.
It was a good tweet.
Yep. It was a note first, and then I was like, this should be a tweet. Yeah. Leadoff double for Monasterio. If the Red Sox drive him in, I will give T a $20,000 raise.
Wow.
Bottom of the 6th. Ground out, inning over. So you're down $30K right now.
I'm sure you made the same bet in the 8th inning, right?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Caleb Durbin with a double down the left field line. If he scores, I will give T a $50,000 raise. Bottom of the 7th. Meyer strikes out, inning over.
Damn. The Boston Red Sox hate me.
80K.
Tonight could have been life-changing for me. I didn't even know it could have been.
$80K, dude.
At least you didn't like take away money. I guess that would be the next step. Like, oh, if they don't score here, Tyler loses 30 grand of his salary this year.
No.
I appreciate that.
You could have made $80K tonight.
Are we going to bring this back? Is this going to be a nightly thing or just a one-off kind of thing?
I don't know. I was bored. You never know.
Okay.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm in.
Schwarber just absolutely unloaded on one to end the ball game. And that was close to the fastest tie in the eighth of all time.
Can I say real quick?
I didn't
and
even
I
get
think
to
T is
join.
going to. Yeah, here's the thing. I was showering and I was going to join. No one's going to believe me, but I was actually going to join tied in the eighth. And I look at my phone and Tink swinging a drive. That thing was crushed. So I had intent of joining.
Sure you did.
I do think there's some bitching to be had there. It doesn't matter if you can't score runs at the end of the day. But the idea to use Whitlock against the bottom of the Phillies order and Samaniego, I understand the left on left. That was kind of the approach there. But to go that way in the eighth inning, it felt like you overthought the room a little bit.
And he never pitches in the seventh. I think only twice this season, something like that.
Well,
I mean, he's the eighth inning guy.
If you told me, like, all right, we're saving Chapman for the eighth and we're going to let him loose and we'll figure out the ninth when we get there, I'd be like, okay, that's like a very Alex Cora way of doing it. And Tracy kind of told you that would have been the plan if he was fresher. But based on the night before, he was only coming in a save situation in the ninth. So otherwise, yeah, in that seventh inning, whether it's Samaniego against the bottom of the Phillies lineup, Greg Weissert hasn't pitched since May 10th, it felt like you kind of burnt Whitlock a little earlier in a spot you shouldn't have. Because I thought that was arguably the best inning Whitlock has thrown all year. He looked
That's
insane.
actually where I trust Weissert. If he's coming in for a clean inning in the seventh against the bottom of the
That's
lineup,
it.
it's like, yeah, that's kind of where you'd throw him. So I didn't understand the decision at all. And in real time too, I think everybody knew that was probably not the right call, even OB. So it just sucks that it comes back to burn you like that. And it's the guy that's got homers in 6 of his last 7 games, something like that. Crazy.
And like Samaniego, dude, what he had been doing before this, like he was on a run. Let's not act like he wasn't. It was 15 appearances, hadn't given up a single run in the big leagues, 15 scoreless innings, 13 straight scoreless outings. Like that's second all time to start a Red Sox career behind Robbie Scott. He was one outing away.
I didn't hate giving him a chance to shine.
No.
But I can understand why people are second guessing it. Like decisions like that get second guessed when you're brilliant when they work, you're an idiot when they don't.
And if your team scores the way they should, these conversations shouldn't really be had like that.
My dad has a nickname for him. It's "Where in the World is Tyler Samaniego?"
I get it.
Pretty good. You get that, T?
Carmen, right?
Nice.
Carmen what?
Okay, I didn't know if you would get
Carmen
that.
San Diego.
Nice.
I remember
Good job, T.
they used to reference her on George Lopez all the time. I've been watching a lot of George Lopez recently.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah. Yeah. Carmen Sandiego is a woman, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good looking one, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, how could you really see? You couldn't see her face, really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of hidden. Well,
hat.
depending on what type of Carmen Sandiego we're talking about. The cartoon one was a fox.
Oh, she was a cartoon.
Yeah.
She had a lot going on. She was entirely too popular, I would argue.
Why?
They just didn't need to be as much Carmen Sandiego as there felt like there was in the 90s.
No, that is true. I think if you run the 90s back 10 times, we might have got the most Carmen Sandiego we could have.
You know what she
Possibly
reminds me
gotten.
of?
Who?
The lady with the legs from the Powerpuff Girls. You guys know what I'm talking
You
about?
lost me, yeah. I don't know.
So Carmen Sandiego, she had like a board game, I think. She had like an interactive like game show where they would try and find her. Like
I remember the
know,
game
man.
show, yeah.
Yeah, there was, and then Netflix brought her back from 2019 to 2021. Apparently,
Yeah.
You're telling me not for
I'm
the first time.
I'm just seeing this for the first time.
I'm seeing this Carmen Sandiego for the Nintendo Switch. That's too much Sandiego.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I
think they
never
wanted
once
more
really
female
cared.
characters, and they're like, let's not create a new one. Just stick with San Diego. Like we've been using her for years. Like just run her back. We don't have to start fresh here. It's like the Pixar approach. Just make a 5th Toy Story. We're not making something new. Come on.
Come on now.
I'm glad you knew though, T. I didn't think you would.
Yeah, I never saw the show. I've just heard it referenced.
There's a ton of them, apparently.
They had to shut off Sweet Caroline because the runner was safe and a run has scored. This all started with a TS10 error, by the way. 3-0 Phillies.
It happens a lot. I can probably look this up, but I feel like the top of the 8th at Fenway, the Sox give up runs, and they go into Sweet Caroline coming off some bullshit. That's happened a lot the last, 5 or 6 years. It's like, where to begin? Like, come on, man. Like, not right now. And we've talked about that a million times, but specifically, top of the 8th, I get scared. Because there's been a lot of times where they have some, they give up runs to the opponent, and then they immediately play the song that half the people don't want.
I am kind of looking at the story now, too, because you have a couple errors in a couple games again after going 20 in a row without one. And it sucks because that middle game of the series I thought was his best defensive game of the entire season. Deep in the hole, making some of the throws people have kind of been asking for, but to kind of fall back into these habits, maybe this is the stuff that starts to spark the conversation to do something or just form the lineup in a different way, whether it is Meyer and Monasterio, who, man, every time you give Monasterio an opportunity, he shows you something. It does get to a point where you want to give that guy a little bit more run, but they're trying to balance it, and it seems like an uncomfortable situation. With what he did in the second game, he probably got himself some more leash than more leash than Trevor Story deserves right now. But Caleb Durbin looking at second base with 2 outs is idiotic.
My God.
Go ahead, Jared.
The Red Sox have given up the 3rd fewest amount of runs in the 8th inning this year.
Wow. Interesting.
13.
Okay.
It makes sense with how good the bullpen's been, I guess.
Yeah, obviously. But
Yeah,
no,
usually the game's over at top 2 most of the time, so the other team doesn't even care by the 8th.
I was
They've
surprised.
also given
Whitlock's
up the
8th inning
third
ERA is
fewest
close to
in
5
the
or
7th
something.
inning.
Oh, there you go. I'd have to think most of those 8th inning ones are at Fenway, though. It feels like that.
But where are they? Yeah, 7 to the 8th. Let's see. If we were to do 7, 8, 9. We haven't played extra inning games this year, right?
1 or 2.
Oh, they have.
Say?
It's just been few.
So from the 7th inning on, the Red Sox have given up the fewest earned runs in baseball.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It. Whitlock's 8th inning ERA is worse than I thought. It's like mid-4s or something like that.
Yeah, he's been a little bumpy in some of those spots this year.
Interesting. The more you know, man. The more you know. Sell the team chance. Kind of wish this game got rained out. Monasterio just doubled, but I don't care if he scores because his run means nothing, so I will not be giving Tyler any money if he scores.
Fuck.
RBI knock for Willier, run scores.
Left on left again. Acknowledge him.
Yeah, 3-1 Phils.
I know people want to be like, oh, Willier Abreu could always hit lefties. He did tell you he spent the offseason, he changed himself mechanically at the plate and trained against a machine to help improve against lefties. There was clear work put in to improve and be better. And he got an opportunity early last year, and it didn't end up playing out exactly in the way a lot of people had hoped. But to act like Willier Abreu didn't put in a lot of work this offseason to improve against them, I feel like is just not acknowledging the timeline.
I mean, I knew he could do it. It felt like any time that Alex Cora gave Willier the chance to hit against lefties, he just would, but then it would never buy him any trust to do it again.
He had the big homer in Texas. That's the one that always comes to mind. And then it felt like after that, he had the crazy 10-game stretch and then cooled off. But credit to Willier. He's been incredible. He's been the best player on the team. I don't know. And he got picked off today, which was a pretty dumb moment. That should have been a run, and maybe that changes the ultimate impact of the game. He's been picked off a couple times this year, something that, has been kind of weird on his part. But what he does out there every single day, he's one of the best right fielders in the sport, and he should be treated that way.
I treat him that way.
3 extra inning games, 1 win. It was the Yoshida slam into the earth ball.
Oh yeah.
There was one in Cincinnati.
Yep.
And then
one in the finale against Houston.
Okay.
That was 11 days ago. Yeah.
Oh, where Zach Kelly shit his pants. Yep.
Yep.
TS10 gets his doors blown off, and that'll do it. That ends the 8th. That was, I think, 2 runners on in that situation.
Got obliterated.
I can't believe that there were actual people who thought this team deserved the positivity horn. This team fucking blows. Johan Duran just jammed it up the Red Sox ass, struck out 3 to end it. Not a single hitter looked like they had a chance. This might be the worst Red Sox team I've ever watched. At least the schedule lightens up a bit with the Red Sox going to Atlanta to play the best team in baseball on the road. Positivity horn. Red Sox lose 3-1 to drop to 18-25.
I've just never felt less confident with runners in scoring position than any other Red Sox team ever. It's one of those things like in this situation, what was the Story one in the 8th, I believe? Was that the 8th inning when he had multiple guys? It's like technically, if he hits a home run here, they have the lead. Like if you do the math,
technically
1 + 3 would make it 4-3, but there's just no chance it's going to happen. And forget a home run there. A hit, anything just wasn't going to happen with TS10 up with 2 outs. And that's been the same, case all season long. Same with Durbin with 2 outs, just doing dumb shit. Durbin with a dumbass challenge earlier in this series. Like you said, T, look into second, or T, what do you got?
No, this is the weird thing. And Steve, you're cooking and I agree with you. I had someone in another front office reach out and defend that and tell me why it was a good challenge. And I was shocked. It was very numbers based and a lot of that different stuff, but a very trust me, teams around the league wouldn't view that as a bad challenge. And I was like, watching it in the moment, I was like, this was idiotic. It was stupid. It was emotional. I don't know how you could justify it.
He had no conviction with it. That's the thing with the Sox. Like, not only are they bad at challenging, but they're not even, confident at all about their knowledge of the strike zone. The 6th inning tonight, another pain in the ass. You lose both of your challenges immediately. I mean, that happened in real time. That might have been a 2-minute span where it's like, all right, Monasterio used the first one. That's a dumb decision. Lou was all over the WC-41 where it's like, come on, dog. It's a 2-0 count. We don't need this right now. If you're going to use that second challenge, you have to be damn sure that you're going to be right. I will give the umps credit. Outside of the CB Buckner game, we had the Laz Diaz game. They have been better. Passon made a great point that they have the earpiece in and they're getting updates of if they have a too wide a zone or tighten up on the outside, stuff like that. But I think they've taken that feedback and have improved. So there haven't been a lot of egregious calls, at least that I've seen recently. But the challenge stuff, I've been on it all year. I know I asked Chad Tracy about it and I liked his answer, but at the same time, it's let's get a little better at this because you have a lot of time. There's still 75% of the season left. Can't be sucking this for another. Really? Unfortunately, but they just can't look any worse than this. I guess that's a silver lining. I don't think
they could.
Well,
I guess they could.
That's the hardest part with this team because you watch them pitch and it's if you could just be league average or somewhere between 15 and 20. With the way the American League is right now, you should easily be able to hold on to a wild card spot and be in that conversation. But to be 1-5-1 in series at Fenway Park on May 15th, where last year you were 48-33 from June on, you dominated at home. That's why we talked about it so much going into the playoffs last year. Why home field advantage would be so important was because they were a different beast when they were at home. Fenway felt like a place where other teams would come and they would feel that pressure for the first time in a couple years. They have completely lost all of that. It's gone. When they are at Fenway Park, they look like they're nervous. They look like they're feeling it. 28th in OPS at home. It's a miserable watch right now to see them at that ballpark, and it's why every couple days we get a new stat about them being historically bad. What Spear had the 19 games at home. It was the worst run total, 56 runs since the Green Monster was constructed in 1934. When those are the conversations you start having, what do you fucking say about a baseball team?
They're last in home doubles right now, right? They're way down. I heard the Wills
Caleb
talking about
Durbin
it on radio.
leads them in doubles. That might have changed, but that was true 3 days ago.
They're last in home runs at home. I know that.
But
they are last in no. They
and doubles in the season, I feel like they're middle of the road.
Yeah,
they're ninth.
They said it on the radio the other day that they were way down there.
They're ninth.
At home?
Yeah.
Is that what's in the AL then?
Yeah, probably.
They hit 5 tonight?
2.
They'd be 5th in the AL.
Okay, so the Wills were just wrong. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
They have 11 home runs at Fenway this year. That's last in Major League Baseball.
And that's including a couple in this series. So, like, they were already in
Yeah.
a terrible spot, and they actually hit a couple, and it didn't really seem to matter. They're on pace to go 29-52 at Fenway. That's what we're looking at. Like, it's atrocious. One home series win, like T mentioned. They just can't get anything going. It's
They're
no
dead last
rhythm.
in Major League Baseball in slugging percentage at home. They have a 329 slugging percentage at home.
It's why like the Willier stuff like almost infuriated me. Like to be like, oh my God, it was almost a home run. Like imagine I was like, guys, like this is a team that just can't fucking hit the ball out of the ballpark regularly, but especially at Fenway Park. I'm sorry, like sitting here and talking about the Willier homer, it just makes me more mad because this is a team that just regularly can't get the ball out. And like, awesome, 29 out of 30 ballparks. I hear you. It's not out here. And until you figure it out at Fenway, it doesn't fucking matter.
And it's not bad luck either. The Red Sox at home have the worst exit velocity in Major League Baseball. 87.4.
Looks like it.
In their top 3 in ground ball rate. So when you see the fucking double plays every single night that they just hit right into, whether it's Story or Durbin or Contreras, pick your poison from this series, that's the issue. They don't lift the ball in the air when they need to with less than 2 outs and a runner at third. That's why you see the bullshit continue to happen where you get a runner to third and you hit a ground ball and Trey Turner makes a diving play and gets the out at first. Lift the ball to the outfield and better things will happen for you. They just can't do it regularly.
No feel for the moment. No clutchness at all. The clutch gene doesn't really exist. I know Tracy said it for Ceddanne, and he has had it, and for the better part of his career, he has had it. But it's just insanely frustrating when, if I'm not wrong, they gave up 6 runs in this series. You give up 6 total runs. You give up 2 runs a game, and you lose the series. Mm-hmm. And there were times where it didn't even feel too close. I know the games were close, but it's like that's how bad this lineup is. When the games are close, they don't feel close. Like technically the score is close, but the game still feels out of reach. That's when you know you have a shit lineup. It's been like that the entire season. Adding Roman back whenever the hell that happens, I don't have a ton of faith that that's just going to save you.
Which
They've
even that
scored
now,
the fewest runs in baseball at home. They're
Yeah.
tied with the Angels.
Fewest homers in the American League. Like there's no pop.
and this is going to be the conversation you continue to have, because now with Roman, who still hasn't begun baseball activities as we wait for him to be able to grip a bat again, and we'll see if that ends up like the Garrett Crochet thing. That's where people are going to say, well, if you can trade and find that bat, like, oh my God, you pair it with this pitching and you get to that point, you should be able to make a run. You're still 3 games within the wild card. And like, I hear that and I believe that. It's just really hard to get through this stretch before you do that. And it's why if you're Craig Breslow, like, you should make a move very early. If Buster Posey can trade Bailey and do these things early in the season to be aggressive, I don't see why Craig Breslow shouldn't be held to the same standard, especially when we know the seat's hot, when you fired a coaching staff already. Like, if you are a big believer in this team and we see what the pitching and defense has done, why not go be aggressive and find a way to make that move? Even if you have to overpay or have to get uncomfortable, because it does seem like that could dramatically change the direction of this team.
Easily.
I'd call him directly and I'd say, we'll take Devers and Adames.
Oh, can we read Rafael Devers' May stats? Should we do that?
Yeah, he's
Is that
probably got
fun?
like a
I like the 2 that was matches that. Oh, okay. Wanna
No,
read these stats
it's
real
just I've stopped seeing all these.
OPS over
Very.
1,000.
Yeah, I've stopped seeing all these very mean tweets about Rafael Devers that were.
Yeah, what do we got,
popping
T?
up. Hold on, I went to MLB.com.
I
Like
never
a fucking
slandered a
loser.
young son, Rafi.
I'm not
T,
talking
I'm waiting
about
on
you.
those stats.
Shall we cook here in 5,
waiting.
4, 3? All right, let's cook. In May,
Shall we cook here?
in 2026, Rafael Devers.
Ready
Is
to
hitting-
cook, T.
I really
let's cook,
appreciate
T.
you saying that. Thank you. 366, 426, 707, 1133 OPS.
These
That's
are
a
not
210.
updated. 364, 420, 682. It's an 1102 OPS, which ranks 5th in Major League Baseball.
There we
Yeah,
go.
pretty good.
Almost like he's done this throughout his career where he just torments teams in the month of May. 194 WRC plus the year before in May, 147 the year before that. 214 in 2022, 137 in 2021, 157 in 2019.
Maybe some BABIP luck, though, because you've got like guys that are ahead of him in OPS, like JJ Bladede, baby.
Oh my God.
Well, he's the best player
Freak.
in baseball right
Dude,
now.
he is a freak.
BABIP is 303. Shea Bangaliers, 385.
Hell of a year.
Cody Bellinger 350, Byron Buxton 214 somehow, and then Rafael Devers BABIP in the May of month is 464.
That's okay.
Braves
Doesn't
don't get
fit
enough
the
shit
narrative,
for that
sadly.
trade.
Huh?
Braves don't get enough shit for trading Langoliers. Did they trade the other Contreras too? Or did he come
Yeah.
from somewhere else? Yeah. Awful job. Awful.
The Mets?
No, the Braves. The Sean Murphy trade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Shea Langoliers is what? Top 5 in WAR in baseball?
I think so. I think he's third.
Yeah, it's like Bobby Witt, him,
Oh, I saw. Oh, what was I looking
Matt
at? I
Olson,
was looking-
maybe?
I saw Matt Olson was 1, Shohei was 2, and I think
Oh my
Langoliers
God.
was 3.
Look at Langolier's fucking savant page. Holy shit. 99th percentile expected WOBA, expected batting average, expected slug, and then you throw in a nice 92nd percentile blocks above average. Talk about a guy who would be meant for Fenway Park. Him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad. It's too bad the Red Sox will never score runs again.
Yes. William Contreras a free agent next year.
I think it's the year after that.
Year after. That would be.
It's soon. It's one of the two.
Let's find out.
Next year's free
is he
agency,
coming
or this year's free agency stinks, so it's not this year.
Interesting. Yeah, so he has a 15 million or 15.5 million team option for 2027. That's definitely getting picked up. Still, if Wilson were to stay this year, next year, and you pick up his option, maybe you can recruit him here.
That'll fix it.
Definitely.
But yeah, giving Adames and Devers, be like, you take just Story. That's the Hicks. That's your Jordan Hicks. Here you go.
It was Nightingale that was like the Red Sox fucking love Willie Adames. They love everything about him. They think he is the baseball
Well, Devers
player.
liked him.
Yeah, they're best buddies.
Yeah.
So like we heard that, and then it felt like there was just never much movement when he was a free agent. They were just more focused on Alex at the time.
Bring him home.
I think it was Robert Murray who said that, and because I was interested in Matt Chapman too. Coley, you were hot on Matt Chapman before anyone. I'll always give you your flowers on that. But if they were willing to move any of those three, like obviously I'd be willing to listen. Not that I ever think Devers would be coming back here. But now it sounds like, according to Murray, that they're not planning to move any of them.
Well, that's because no one will take all three of them like I would.
Yes. That would be
I think
fun.
I would fix quite literally everything.
Well, you'd get Caleb Durbin's defense with a guy who I know he hasn't hit this year in Chapman, but a guy who will hit again.
Especially at Fenway.
Mm-hmm.
You would want all three?
Jerry, do we not have the space? You know what I mean? Like, do we?
I think a lot of people think Adames is going to age like Story.
That's fine. He's not there yet.
He's
I
this
think the
year.
end of his.
He's
this year's
first
been bad.
percentile outs above average.
The
right
whole
now.
team's been bad, T. The whole
I'm not
Giants team's
disagreeing.
been bad.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm good on everyone except Adames.
No, we need Devers happy.
He needs
And I've
a
seen
buddy.
Adames tear up this specific ballpark. What's
He
his
needs a new
OPS
Xander.
here? Isn't it like 890 at Fenway career?
I remember tweeting it out when he was a free agent. Let me see. Last year was 110 OPS plus, so like you're not that far from him being what he needs to be.
I mean, I can't think of a worse park for him. He's still a positive WAR player this year somehow.
Really? Wow.
Adames?
0.2 WAR. Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
At
His range
Fenway
must be
Park,
excellent still, or something. Something's
Well,
carrying that.
Outs above average has him as the worst to ever exist. 693 OPS at Fenway in his career.
Really?
Yeah. 2 homers, 23
Maybe
games.
it's just against the Red Sox in general, because that doesn't track at all.
Yeah, I swear I remember tweeting something about him out. But yeah, Chapman I'd be into. And I miss Devers every day.
Give me all of them.
I was very surprised at some of the resistance that I got. I also think that was a little bit either before or like too early in the Devers rampage when I floated the idea of bringing back Devers. What the fuck is wrong with me? Devers.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah, there was a lot of like, no, he's a cancer, blah, blah, blah. It's like, how much worse could it really get?
Dude,
No,
he wore
can't get
headphones.
much worse than this.
He wore
I thought the
headphones.
reaction
Come
was
on.
pretty mixed, honestly. Felt like people were like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. They're more in that ballpark of like, yeah, he can hit here. Why not?
So he's got an 1102 OPS at the Rogers Center and a 917 OPS at Yankee Stadium, and at Camden Yards is 815. So he does tee off everywhere else.
Yeah, I think that
In the
ballpark
ALs.
is hell on earth, man. For like 85% of guys.
San Francisco?
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
bad
it's
place to be. That's why I was so surprised Chapman has had the offensive resurgence once he got there, because it was trending down before that.
I swear it's like 500 feet to every corner of that ballpark. When they show the wide angle, it's just like, nope, well, thought that was going out, but it's like a fly out to short. It's crazy every single time.
It makes what Bonds was doing so much more
Oh,
impressive.
Exactly. And the percentage of McCovey Cove shots that he has compared to everybody else.
Right. Like
It also
that's-
makes you appreciate Buster Posey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Cape League's finest.
He's
Why
my
not?
favorite player of all time.
Yeah, shit,
Really?
I guess.
Big Ray Durham guy. He's your favorite player of all time?
Of all time,
Non-Red
Buster Posey?
Sox, yeah. Well, like when I was catching growing up, I wanted to be Buster Posey. I wasn't Buster Posey.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know. I don't know that, like pictures of you when you were younger really support that.
I could see you
was a
getting
grown
like
man.
very hurt and having the league change their rules based on how you got hurt. I could see that part of your game happening.
Many people
Mm-hmm.
forget, first person to make the South baseball team in middle school, starting catcher, suffered a very bad bruised thumb halfway through the year, had to sit out a couple games. They let the other kid catch. Jordan Shavs shot him out. Hell of an athlete overall. Football, baseball. They never let me see the field after that again. That was about it. We were riding the bench
Literally,
after that. I also
like-
got suspended for hitting a teacher, quote unquote. I didn't hit a teacher. He framed me. I think I told that story on Name Redacted back
You
in
have,
the day.
you have.
But all
I'm
that
siding with the
bullshit
teacher.
led to the benching.
I mailed
Yeah,
a pipe bomb to my coach and he didn't play me anymore. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It was bullshit, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, like T, you saying that you want to like grow up to be like Buster Posey, and then like the pictures of you in your impressionable years looking like Drewski don't align. Whereas like if you look at pictures of me at that same age, you don't need me to tell you who I wanted to grow up to be. I just was trying to actually look like Dustin Pedroia.
No, that's impressive. It wasn't what I was aiming for. At that time, I don't know what I was trying to be. Somewhere between like Lil Peep.
Steve,
Tyler, did you know Buster Posey won a championship with the Red Sox?
In the Cape League.
Oh, there you go. All right, cool.
I did not know that. That is a fun fact, though.
I didn't know if that played a role at all. You're like, he's a Red
No.
Sox champion, and I want to be him. Okay.
Definitely not. I just loved watching him in San Francisco.
Yeah, it was fun. It is funny. Like, obviously, there's teams like them, the Padres, the Dodgers, that you just flip on after the Sox games if we're not recording that night. I swear, every time I watch a Giants game, it's 1-0, it's 2-1. Like, they're just not scoring. Same with the Mariners, by the way. They never put up runs. So that's what sucks maybe the most about being the Sox right now is like, you guys are putting up those West Coast teams that have massive parks or, you know, whatever, the fog coming in messes up with the game, messes up with the ball, like whatever bullshit they got going on there. That's where you are right now as a Red Sox lineup. It's brutal.
I enjoyed Dallas and Jay Hay breaking down Cal Raleig's struggles and what's been going on this year. Very good listen on BID.
Already
I flip
promoting BID.
over.
There you go.
I flip over to the Dodgers 100% of the time.
Yeah. I kind of like mixing it up. I do a little triangles. Like, oh, which
Padres
one are
can be
we-
fun if you want to go see Xander and Tatis and
Trust
hang out
me,
for
I-
a little
The
bit.
Padres are
I did
normally the
it when
go-to.
On the nuts the other night, I went to Padres, but I think that's because the Dodgers, were they playing? No, they were playing the Giants, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long week.
I'm convinced all those teams only play at home. Because when you see who the late game is, it's like, okay, the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Like, once again, Freddie Freeman. Dun, 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 dun. Like, I know all the walk-up songs. That's how often these guys are playing their games there. But, yeah, not a fun watch. Our team, you know?
It could be, though. You're not that far off.
They're not,
I will
that's what
cling to that.
sucks.
Pretty far off.
It blows that they're not awful as a team. As a unit, they're not like awful. But I think the simpleton take this year is like, oh, this team blows. They actually don't. That's what blows. It blows that they don't just blow. Like, they can actually pitch. They're going to have a rotation that can easily exist in the American League. Their lineup is just atrocious and needs to be fixed immediately. To T's point earlier, do a trade now. You can't. It's legal to do a trade right now. Just do it.
If you added a 125 OPS plus bat, let's just call it Wilson Contreras, how much do you think that changes this team tomorrow? Just another one. And this is with Roman still being hurt.
Yeah, the assumption Roman's coming back too.
Yeah, I think they need 2,
Yeah.
even with Roman coming back, like not
Two
having
beyond him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
also
for a
with,
World Series,
normal
for sure.
Roman.
No. I for be like a competent offense, because even you were just talking like Wilson's not lifting the ball this series, and we're like, was that a this series thing, or is he playing through a shattered hand?
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if he starts to go cold, then things are going to get scary. And I think we've seen when Williers kind of, he'll have those little ups and downs. They're getting smaller and smaller, which is impressive. But yeah, if one of those guys starts to struggle, then it's going to get pretty scary pretty quickly. Duran, by the way, man, like a lot of people are talking about Caleb Durbin. A lot of people are talking about Trevor Story. Holy fuck, Jarren Duran fucking sucks right now. He blows. And, like, just looking at the numbers, I'm sorry. Like, dude, for those 3 homers that happened since then, his last 7 games, 103, 161, 138, reeks. And he's sitting in the leadoff spot every single day. And he's been getting the regular playing time that we sat here and talked about. Like, hey, man, he's getting jerked around a lot. That's a lot of hard things to deal with. He's been playing regularly, and it is horrendous. And out of those guys, Caleb Durbin, we only expect so much. Trevor Story, roller coaster, we know that. Jarren Duran, man, we expect a lot fucking more from you. A lot.
It's been rough. There's no getting around it.
It's been bad.
He can't hit lead off. It's just, he can't be lead off right now.
It's just
who
underneath
would
the
you
hood.
put there? I'm not advocating for him to stay, but who's the guy?
Someone hitting north of
Ceddanne?
200. Any of them.
Yeah,
anyone hitting north of anyone north of 170, Jerry.
He's first percentile batting run value. He's been the most useless hitter in baseball. That's what it is.
He comes up.
great.
We were talking about it after tied in the 8th, ended in record time. Me and Jerry would just watch the rest of the game.
How long
together.
was it? That was probably a minute, 2 minutes, or
minutes.
something
I think
like
it
that.
was
in like
248.
18
I think was what
seconds,
Jerry said.
48.
That's hilarious. Durbin is
And that's
second
only because
percentile.
I was on a delay and had to see Schwarber's ball go out. Like Jerry had seen
Okay.
it at least 30 seconds before me, so it was even faster ending in the real world. What T?
Caleb Durbin has a higher batting run value than Jarren Duran.
I'm sure he does. Like first percentile is as low as it gets. I don't think they put people zeroth.
That would be sick. They should invent that.
So this is pretty bad. Roman Anthony, Carlos Narvaez, Marcelo Meyer, Trevor Story, Jarren Duran, Caleb Durbin. That's
blowjob
2/3 of your
brothers.
lineup. Yeah,
The blowjob
2/3 of
family.
your lineup. Do you want to take a guess at what that slash line looks like, T?
Give me 185, 220, 200.
Better than that. 202, 272, 300. So it's a 572 OPS.
That was being
Still
mean.
fucking awful, but
Yeah.
that is 2/3 of your lineup, your intended lineup. Yeah.
Man, when Mickey Gasper comes up and you are so desperate, he is now hitting number 2 in a spot in today's game. That is one of the most important spots in the lineup. It's 1 and 2. Those are where those guys go. And Mickey Gasper came up and had a 3-hit game, and it was so revolutionary. The at-bats were so different that they were like, he needs to be out there. We need to go. And obviously the Contreras injury helped. But they were going to give him those reps and give him that time. And still, the quality of at-bat, it's better than 50% of this lineup right now. And that's the issue when you watch someone like IKF out there. You know Nate Eaton can give you a professional at bat. You know Nick Sogard can. He doesn't, and there's a lot of guys on this team that don't right now.
No.
Willier, Wilson, and Ceddanne combined 280, 817 OPS. So you have a quite good third of your lineup. Quite good. And then 2/3 of your lineup is fucking dog shit.
Even that's just like okay. Like it's definitely above average, but
No, 280 in this league?
I was focused on the 817 or 814. whatever the fuck it was.
817 OPS is great. That's definitely above average.
It's definitely above average, but like they're not leading Sports Center with that. You know what I mean?
No, it's not murderer's row, but
right.
like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's if any of one of those 3 guys has an off night, which is going to happen, that's baseball. Like no one else is stepping up for you.
no. No.
So like they have to do that every night, which it just is not how that works for them to compete.
I mean,
like
I
what Steve
guess
was saying earlier, how are they when they're in a 0-0 game? It feels like they're down 2 because you don't know how they're even going to get the 1 to go ahead, and then you have to still shut that team out because if they get the 1, you know you're not going to get that second run. So you're looking at extras. Where since they've invented the ghost runner, we've been the worst extra inning team in baseball. So it's like we're down like when it's 0-0, you're really down 2.5 runs.
26
Basically,
out of 43 games have seen them score 3 runs or less. 12 out of 43 have seen them score 1 run or less. They're 3-17 when the other team scores first.
Real
15 and
quick
7
on
when they do.
real quick on Jaron with my favorite stat that exists. It's called batting average. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's just like, it just really sums up who's good and who's not. Jarren Duran's very fast. He is a speedy little boy, and yet he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th worst batting average in all of baseball. That is honestly almost impossible when you're as fast as Jarren is to have the 7th worst BA out of the 171 qualified players is crazy. The Red Sox in general have 3 of the worst 8 OPSs in baseball. So I know last show we were talking about how Story and Durbin are just dark holes. You get to them in the lineup, a lot of crap, a lot of nothing happens. You do have to put Jarren in there now. It's a 30-year lineup that's doing absolutely nothing. And that's not even to say that the other 2/3 is doing a lot either.
7th worst?
Yeah.
4th worst.
Batting average?
Oh, I'm doing OPS.
Oh, yeah, 4th worst OPS. They all the stats suck,
Yeah.
whatever you look at.
Duran and Durbin. So Story, out of the 171 players who qualify, Story is 164, Duran is 168, Durbin is 170.
Jarren Duran
Only
is
Cedric
supposed
Mullins
to be a
is worse than
solidified
Durbin.
player in his prime. Trevor Story, we know he's walking the line. Senior dog, you may come down the stairs one morning and he doesn't wake up.
Oh, no.
Like, that's the truth. Caleb Durbin, unproven. Like, who knew what a second year would look like, especially in a market like this? Jarren Duran, dude, this is your time. This is supposed to be partially your team. And you have done nothing but disappear on and off the field.
It's tough.
9 out of 9 on stolen bases, though. That's pretty cool.
There we go. Him and Yoshida. Woohoo.
100th stolen base in this series of his career.
Mm-hmm. It's cool when he held the base up and did the whole wave and everything. That was a fun moment.
Me and the McMahon were talking about it after tied in the 8th. We stayed on for the rest of the game. When Massa stole that base in the 9th inning and they called it a defensive indifference, I don't like defensive indifferences. Like, just because you're lazy doesn't mean that I didn't steal that base.
Yeah.
Just because you're indifferent doesn't mean that I didn't go from first to second. I could have stayed on first, but I made a choice. You also made a choice to not attempt to throw me out.
if someone like left their wallet at a bus stop and I took money out of it, I still stole that money, whether or not I picked his pocket.
Big time. Yeah, the fact that you're indifferent about it, like I'm serious about this bag, and I just swiped it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you slide even with no throw, I think you should still get it.
Yeah, you have to get dirty. You got to slide, and then go like.
You could still get picked off, man. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could, especially tonight. Luzardo's got a damn good move.
Flores was cooking, man. They were trying to run back that Philly plan from last year. Flores was talking to Abreu, and there was a lot of signals from second base. And I don't know if they were just trying to mess with Luzardo, because mentally he's pretty weak. He breaks down, and we'll see him pitch 5 great innings and then absolutely shit down his leg like he did last year. But they definitely saw stuff last year against him when that Romy Gonzalez grand slam happened that brought them back into the game. I don't know if Flores ever saw anything tonight, but he was in the dugout talking to Willier with his hand over his mouth for like 5 minutes. And then Willier was the one at second base, like trying to relay signs, which credit to them. You should do that. It's legal. It's being a smart baseball player. Go and do that stuff. But it clearly didn't fucking work in the slightest.
No. He's doing the whole cover the melt thing and telling them stuff. I'm sure the guys are like, dude, we suck. I don't, you can tell me whatever you want. Like,
Fastball, we're not hitting it, buddy. Like, it doesn't matter.
Off speed, strike 3. It really doesn't matter what it is. We're going to miss it.
Oh, so he has no extension. I always felt like he would have been a perfect target. And
Luzardo?
He's 3rd percentile extension, so he was never on our radar, sadly.
That is sad.
He's someone I feel like would have not
very
done well
red.
here. Oh my God,
Very
that's Savant
red.
page. Which is like,
Go
you'd understand at 28 years old why they'd pay him versus Suarez. Like, it's not hard to
course.
compute it.
It was red last year. Like they didn't pay a lot. I know for their farm system it was a lot, but didn't cost him Aiden Miller, didn't cost him Justin Crawford, didn't cost him Painter. Like they didn't really pay a lot for Luzardo.
And Luzardo had like some off the field concerns too when he was coming along with injury issues
He
like
did?
Suarez. Yeah, he had that. Remember he smashed his thumb when he was with Oakland. He had like raged. I think it was over Fortnite or something like that. Which like, and there were some weird things going on with the Marlins too for a minute there. He had some real injuries too, but
He did get hurt a lot. I don't know that like smashing a controller is like, when you say off the field issues, I think way worse than that.
Yeah, maybe I might have dressed that up a little too much. I would still trust Suarez in a playoff game before him.
Sure. I think only one of these
the
teams is
best
going to be able to
postseason
find out.
ERA of all time.
Literally.
Let me see. Injury, thumb, Oakland. I hope I didn't just make that up. Broken pinky when he thumped a table while playing a video game. There we go. Yeah, I definitely made that sound like he like beat the fuck out of someone in the street after a road rage incident.
He was hammered. He was firing a gun in the sky. Like that's what that sounds like.
Makeup concerns maybe would be the.
He was playing pinball too rough.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's got big time red flags.
Oh God.
This guy's gaming too much.
Just framed him.
Get him banned.
I just remember like people being so furious when things weren't working out for him in Oakland. Like furious, anger like pouring out of those fans.
Well, they had nothing else at that.
That was
it like
it.
the same time Laureano got banged for his PEDs? Because he was like their best offensive player at that point.
Yeah, Luzardo was before. I remember Dallas being really upset about it. Like, anytime anything happens with the fucking A's, you would think that it's like the most devastating.
Coley's
news of all
cooking.
time.
Coley's on the right timeline.
Yeah, he was devastated. But
I always keep an eye on the A's because they're like the whole league's AAA team. So like you always just got to be watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still happening. What's his name? Holty? Just came up.
Yeah.
Special talent. Special talent.
They got number 2 DeVries on the rise too.
Mm-hmm. I'm the biggest Tyler Soderstrom fan you'll ever meet.
Sody?
Oh yeah.
I wanted
slow
him
start. We'll be okay.
Last year, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Incredible move to the outfield last year and just fucking immediately became like a Gold Glove caliber guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Kurtzy. He hit another one today. He hit a grand slam the other day.
Millsy.
I did want to look him up
horrifying.
the other day just to see, like, I guess a part of me was like, oh, maybe he hasn't quite been last year, but like who? Let's be real, he was a fucking alien. He's still been great this year.
Yeah, even when he wasn't hitting, he was still walking. Didn't he have like
Yeah.
a 20 game like walk streak or something?
He entered today. What the fuck? He entered today with a
Go
138
minion for a
OPS
second.
plus.
Ba-da-da-da-doo.
Banana.
Dude, 1,000 OPS last year. Go fuck yourself, man. Jesus Christ. Even if we got a full year of Roman, you're not pulling that one out.
Eat shit and die, dude.
That was an OPS.
So fucking good at life.
All right. Think about this for a 1 second. Every guy has those go-to pieces, right? The shoes that go with everything, the one pair of jeans that fits just right, that t-shirt that always looks clean no matter what you pair it with. Don't overthink those pieces. I told you, 1 second, you grab them and they work every time. But most guys are missing one thing from that lineup, and that's jewelry. That's also where GLD comes in. They make one-of-a-kind pieces, not what they said, because they said they make kind of pieces that become part of your routine, not just something you save for special occasions or once in a while, just clean, quality pieces that instantly make your fit look more fresh. Once you add a GLD chain to your rotation, you won't go back. You just won't. And this isn't the cheap stuff. GLD only uses real gold. Every stone is hand set, and their production process is on a completely different level. You can see it. You can really feel it when you have it in your hand. As you notice, I've got it in both of mine. That's how girthy the boy is. It's one of those pieces, once you put it on, it does not come off. They've got everything too. I don't want you to think it's just chains dangling. They've got pendants. They've got bracelets. They've got a nice selection of watches too, if you're one of those kinds of fellas who likes to know what time it is. Whether you keep it simple or like a little shine, they've got you covered. And it's not just hype. I'm tired. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm just reading the comments. It's not hype. They have over 2 million customers and 50,000 5-star reviews. 50,000. With GLD being worn by names like Justin Bieber, Malik Neighbors, Micah Parsons, ASAP Rocky, Get Home ASAP, and plenty more. The best part, every single piece is guaranteed for life. Not just for a couple days, not just for, we'll see, for life. If you want to look, feel, and be your best, or just want to level up any outfit, this is the missing piece you've been sleeping on. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time, only new customers are getting an insane deal. Use code SECTION10 to get 40% off. That's nearly half at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code SECTION10 at GLD.com. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you.
Coley, put away the heavy layers, man. Okay? Enough with the heavy stuff. Oh, we're done with it. We're done. Okay. It's time for breathable, durable clothes that move with you and can keep up with anything you put on your spring calendar. Mack Weldon has updated closet staples like stretch twill chinos that go with everything, and button-ups that will keep you looking sharp from morning coffee to dinner dates. Discover upgraded basics, fresh styles, and more at MackWeldon.com. Plus, you can get 20% off your first order of $125 or more with the promo code SECTION10. That's SECTION 10. If you see me wearing anything but a graphic tee, it's Mack Weldon. If I'm looking fly, it's Mack Weldon. If I'm looking comfy, it's Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon balances classic pieces with updated details to keep you looking sharp. Not flashy, just classic, always in style and made from the world's most comfortable performance materials. Easy to style and versatile looks that you don't even have to think about. Mack Weldon is effortless by design. Crazy comfortable, but elevated sweatpants, shorts, sweatshirts, even blazers, if you're lucky enough to grab one while they're still in stock. Looks like a blazer, but feels like a sweatshirt. Get lost in comfort with their half zips, pullover hoodies, bomber jackets, and crew necks. I was actually wearing one of their bomber jackets on The Views recently. All new relaxed sweatpants, carpenter sweatpants, and classic sweatpants available in 5 new colors. Mack Weldon clothes are designed to fit your style and the demands of modern life. They look like regular clothes and they feel like the latest in modern comfort. For over 10 years, Mack Weldon has designed timeless, innovative menswear to help you move through the day with confidence, even if you're just hanging out in your underwear. Get moving with Mack Weldon, comfortable anywhere. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off your first order of $125 or more with the promo code SECTION10. That's MackWeldon.com, and the promo code is SECTION1010. Back to the show.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Stop and Shop supermarkets have a major announcement. We repeat, don't shop for your groceries anywhere else.
Yeah, Stop and Shop. Yeah, Stop and Shop.
And what's great about these tangerines, look how easy they peel. Just like that. And loaded, I mean loaded with nutritional value.
Yeah, Stop and Shop.
Double kill.
What's better than having a Stop and Shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop look ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now. You get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines, only at Stop and Shop. The Red Sox are going to Atlanta. I'm sure the weather is going to be great there, right, Steve? Okay. I don't know. Just saying. Shit. I love Atlanta. Yeah, I have a great time every time I go to Atlanta. Actually, no, I can't say that for sure. Yeah, the first time was bad. Every other time after that's been great.
You had fun at the All-Star game?
I had fun at the All-Star game. I had fun.
You were at the All-Star game, right?
Huh?
You were at the All-Star game?
Yeah. Am I forgetting something? Oh no, I didn't go, right?
You didn't go, yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
never
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. No, I did. Did I go to the home run derby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Me, you, and Mikey. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I went to the home run derby, but I like to, even if I'm in the city where the All-Star game is happening, I like to watch the All-Star game on TV because most of the conversation revolves around the broadcast and.
I do get your logic. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
like
basically just like tag team where you
tweet,
do that and then we do the at the park stuff.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
If you're gonna live tweet and then commentate on the All-Star game, you have to watch it on TV.
A lot of it's about the broadcast tape.
One of my favorite memories from Texas is when we all watched the All-Star game together.
So you had fun without me?
Oh yeah, you weren't there, Steve. I missed you.
Well,
We had a lot of fun
at
when
the
you
game.
came back that night too.
Yeah, your boy went deep.
Oh yeah, shot him out, Duran.
Oh yeah, I do remember. Okay, yeah. There was one night where I think everyone went to some party and I just stayed home.
The players' party. That was a fun night.
Party.
I think that was one of my sick nights.
The whole trip.
Yeah,
was
you were
a sick night
absolutely flipped for that. There's no doubt. That was the Cowboys Stadium. That was good. Johnny Gomes.
Johnny Gomes was there.
Oh, that was the night of the home run derby, right?
It
Yeah.
was. Yeah,
I made it to that.
Right. No, you were at the Derby. Yeah, you had a good performance at the Derby.
Thank you.
Wait, how were
I
you
had that
flipped?
big like beer like boot. I don't know what you would call it. I had
Did
one
that
of
like
those.
unflip you? I thought you were like dead at that point.
I started running out of gas at the end, definitely. But I think I Ubered back, Jared. I think you were like 20, 30 minutes behind me. Because I remember you came home and you checked on me, but I was like already in bed, like not in good shape.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. No, but you had a good Derby performance, so that's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Connolly Early versus Spencer Strider in the opener here. And then it's gonna be Peyton Tolley versus Bryce Elder. And let me tell you something up front. Bryce Elder is, I don't know, top 6 starter in the league, in the National League. Yeah. Like there's like that handful of NL guys that are dominating, like Christopher Sanchez and Paul Skeens and Shohei Ohtani and Chris Sale and
Who am I missing? Jacob Mizorowski. And then Bryce Elder is like right there.
Dude, he's rebranded. He went from like being the guy who overperformed his stats for a while to just completely not being good and the metrics also sucking. And now you go on his Savant page and like the expected ERA, the expected batting average, all above the 80th percentile, misses barrels like a beast. But, still it's good K percentage at 24.4%, but it's not like the most insane stuff you've ever seen in your life.
Why the fuck is Saturday's game at 7:15?
I'm stunned. I'm not going to lie. I looked at the schedule, fully ready to see FOX, and it said only on Nesson. Couldn't believe
so we're
it.
going to get a Nesson Saturday 7:15er?
There's a chance that's the only time all year.
Yeah.
Show me another time that happens, I'd be stunned.
Oh, I won't show it to you.
All right, good.
Yep. Brian Bello versus Grant Holmes in the series finale. I'm assuming they're thinking Giovanni Moran, T?
That would be my assumption, but I wonder if they just go away from it at this point in time because he sucks.
It's working.
In that role.
Why would you do that?
Because Moran isn't good in that role. So maybe you go to another option.
Would you rather? But T, would you rather have Moran give up a couple in the first and then Bello dominate for 6 and change, or would you rather have Bello start the game, give up 20, and have to go to Moran and mop up after?
I would prefer the situation where you give up less runs.
Right,
but I do think
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
At some point, you got to let Bello go out there and do what he needs to do. And I think
Nope,
2 outings
I'm not
in
doing
a row.
it. I'm not
You want to
doing
keep
it.
him with the opener?
Yep.
Okay, just give me someone different as the opener, and I can deal with it.
Who?
And I like Giovanni Moran.
No, you don't. Who do you want?
Simoniego wouldn't be bad for me.
He sucks
Danny
too.
Coulomb, all right, dude, be fair. Danny Coulomb, if he's off the IL with his cervical spasms, I had never heard of that before, but I wouldn't mind seeing him be given the opportunity. Zach Kelly to start the game would just immediately put me in such a bad headspace, so I really don't want to.
I want it to be Zach Kelly.
Okay.
That's my vote.
Let Weissert start the first inning.
No.
Clean inning, baby. Let it rip.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe
I'd take
that
Weissert
fixes
before
the
Kelly.
suck out of both of them. Crazier
just
things
fix
have
the
happened.
Red Sox.
Yeah. Anyways, Connolly Early is 3-2 with a 3.16 ERA, a 1.22 WHIP, and an 8.2 strikeouts per 9. Last time out against the Rays was his best start of his career by game score. It was a 76. His 4-seam was unhittable. Guys went 0 for 6 with 3 strikeouts against it. 56.2 miles per hour average exit velocity off the 4-seam, which is very impressive. Spencer Strider, 1-0, a 2.89 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, and a 13.5 strikeouts per 9, making just his third start of the season after an oblique strain. 14 strikeouts in 9 1/3 innings so far for Strider. Game 2, Peyton Tolley, 1-2, a 2.78 ERA, 0.88 WHIP, 10.7 strikeouts per 9. His sinker is fantastic. Hitters against the sinker T, 5 for 41. That's a $122, Steven, if we're going to talk batting average.
Bad.
18 Ks with the sinker, 31% whiff rate. Then we're going up against Bryce Elder. 4-1 with a 1.81 ERA, a 1.01 WHIP, and an 8.7 strikeouts per 9. The only bad thing that we can say about Bryce Elder, who's been fucking awesome this year, he has 10 walks in his last 3 starts. That's it. 17 2/3 innings, 22 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. So he's dominant, but he's going to walk you. Take your walks. And then in the finale, it's Brian Bello, 2-4 with a 6.46 ERA, a 1.74 WHIP, and a 6.7 strikeouts per 9. But it is, however, a 1.35 ERA, a 1.76 FIP, and an 0.75 WHIP with an 8.1 strikeouts per 9 in his 2 starts as a bulk guy. Grant Holmes, 2-1, a 4.35 ERA, a 1.31 WHIP, and a 7.4 strikeouts per 9. The slider is his number 1 pitch in usage. 48% whiff rate, 22 of his 34 strikeouts.
When I look ahead, and you wind up dead if you don't listen to what Steve says.
Weather look ahead. Brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
You chew them with your mouth, Steven.
You chew them with your mouth. Jared, the Red Sox head to hot Atlanta to take on the red-hot Atlanta Braves in a 3-game set. Game 1, Friday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, first pitch. Hey, Jared. 76 degrees!
Let's go! It's about damn time. It's about damn time. We're going to go up against the best team in baseball, and it's going to be 76 degrees for the first time in 2026. 76 degrees, the most perfect degree that you can ever have. You know what?
The best experience that I ever had.
76 degrees. That's how that makes me feel.
I'm glad you're pumped. When I saw it, I was very excited because when I was looking this up, the Sox had just given up the lead and they didn't have the lead, whatever. They had just given up runs. So that's when I realized, okay, we need 76 to bring us back.
Yeah.
It's going to be sunny, 0.1% chance of rain, 4-mile-an-hour winds. Game 2 is Saturday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, first pitch. Kind of weird. 80 degrees. No. 80 degrees for this one. Cloudy, 0.1% chance of rain, 6-mile-an-hour winds. Game 3, Sunday, 1:35 p.m. Eastern. 84. Nope, it's hotter. 84 degrees. Mostly sunny, 5% chance of rain, 8-mile-an-hour winds. One of the first really good weather series of the season in the ATL. Obviously, it's hot Atlanta. It's hot there. That's what happens. So it's going to be hot. But yeah, shout out to Atlanta for being 76 degrees on Friday. I feel like we needed that. That might turn things around a little bit. That is your weather look ahead, as always, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. You chew them with your mouth.
Yeah. You sure do. So again, that's Connolly Early versus Spencer Strider, Peyton Tolley versus Bryce Elder, and Brian Bello versus Grant Holmes. Prediction time, the McMahon.
Got the Braves taking 2 out of 3.
What game are we winning?
It's a great question. One of the best questions.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a better question than that one.
Yeah.
It's just great.
When we're talking questions, that one's right near the top.
Yeah.
That's way up there.
Yep. Yeah, I can see it. T?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Right now, you look at the Braves, 6th in OPS against left-handed pitchers, 1st in OPS against right-handers. Don't like that for Brian Bello, who's had 2 outings in a row where he's actually looked like himself. This seems like the hardest challenge possible. Then you have Tolley and Connolly Early, who are young and going to be going against a very veteran lineup. That probably won't be a very easy task either. I think on the pitching side, Spencer Strider's been wild since coming back. Grant Holmes, you face him a couple times. It's been fine. You've never dominated him. It's always been 2 or 3 runs over 5 or 6 innings. Give me 1 out of 3. The Braves are just a better team than you are right now. That's the reality of it. I say they squeak out the Peyton Tolley game, and they probably drop the 1st and the 3rd game.
Steven?
Yeah, I am also going 1 out of 3. The Braves have the most homers in the National League. The Red Sox have the fewest homers in the American League. The Braves have scored the most runs in the National League. The Red Sox have scored the fewest runs in the American League. The Braves are 1st in baseball in opponent batting average. The Red Sox are 14th in baseball in opponent batting average. I'm going to go, like I said, 1 out of 3 because I just don't feel great about it. But I'm kind of in that Coley mode where it's like, I think some starter's going to have a gem, and then someone runs into like a 2-run homer and it's 2-1 Sox, and the graphic MLB puts out has someone wearing the Wally head, and yeah, that's their 1 win.
Okay. I think we're going to get mauled. Yeah, the Braves are really good. Yeah, the Braves are really good this year. Their lineup fucks. Their pitching fucks. Blooper is just going to be shitting on my head.
Yeah,
all series. I'm expecting to get trolled by Blooper. Yeah, it's not going to be a fun weekend. It's not going to be a fun weekend at all. So, God help us. And T,
I'll give you some faith. Trevor Story against the Braves in his career, 347, 51 hits, 16 homers, 41 ribbies, 34 runs scored in 41 games against the Braves.
Put him in a fucking bench.
You got tossed for that? Damn.
What are Babe Ruth stats against the Braves? Who gives a fuck?
Isn't that where he turned it around last year?
Yes.
Oh, wait, what is he talking?
Whoa.
yeah, you can't talk. Yeah, you can't talk or use this for thank you.
Yes. And then he's like, wait, how did words just come out of my mouth? That was crazy. That is where he turned around last year, right? Am I making that up? Yeah. Okay.
Brave series, yeah.
Yep.
All of his good baseballs in the past, for certain. I agree with that point.
It also happened in 2022. He had a big homer that got him going for that really great month of May, and then he sucked for every other month.
Yep.
How much of your salary are you willing to gamble on Trevor Story hitting a home run in this series, T?
How much of it?
That's what I asked.
That was the question.
Yeah. Dollar or percent.
You're saying how much, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah, I'm
The
going to
amount
withdraw.
you're looking for?
I'm going to withdraw from that.
Oh.
T, put something down.
Yeah, put
Sure.
something down.
Sure. You know what? I'll give you a percentage. I'll give you 10%.
It's way too
10%?
high.
Is that too high? Was that too high? Too low?
10% of your entire salary on
2%.
$10.
home run.
Yeah.
Oh, you were looking for a money number. I thought we were talking about percentage of salary.
It could have been either. I said the ball was in your court. You said take
yeah.
one.
20 bills.
Take a month and a half off.
All right.
20 bills.
T gets $20 if Story goes deep.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay. T, you get a final thought?
Yeah, we got a couple top 100 updates over the last, what do you want to call it, week or two or so. Baseball America and MLB Pipeline both updating. Anthony Ianson kind of being the star of the show, jumping up to the 40s, number 44 on BA. He's in the 70s for MLB Pipeline, but all that hype we've been talking, it's definitely there. And then Justin Gonzalez getting into the top 100, 98 on both of those lists. People starting to get very excited about him. Franklin Arias getting all the way up to number 11 on MLB Pipeline. Talk about the hype really building with the power he's shown early in the year too. Kyson Witherspoon still hovering in the 70s and 80s on both of those lists, even though I'll leave that to Coley, but it seems like the chatter around him is more on the negative side right now.
Why? Coley, final thought?
I was not going to say anything about Kyson Witherspoon.
Oh, excuse me.
I want to know why would there be negative feedback right now?
Just look at the stats. Or TJ Stats, who I think has one of the most underrated platforms around. If you want Savant data for prospects, go there. You will get it. Prospect Savant only does AAA. You want the stuff at high A, double A, whatever it may be. Great fucking resource. Such an underrated resource.
Does he work for them or something?
TJ Stats, he's just an analytics guy. I don't really know his entire backing, but he runs a great Twitter account. He has some great pitch modeling graphs that really tell you what's going on with the guy from a Stuff Plus perspective, and just someone, he does a top 100 list, which is a great read as well. Just one of the better baseball follows on the app right now.
His bio says baseball and Pokemon nerd. That's why.
I've never seen him talk about Pokemon, to be fair.
Agreed. But if you look through, like, his website is fucking useful. Very useful.
Okay. Coley, final thought?
Yeah, I mean, while we were doing this song and dance that we do, it was announced that to follow up on last episode's Kalshi segment, Drake's now dropping 3 albums, has dropped 3 albums because he needed to get out of his record deal, so he did this shit. Anyone saying all of these songs are good is an asshole. I'm sure there are 20 good songs of the 42. I would put it at 19 and a half.
I'll be listening.
I think that's super generous.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing after we finish. I couldn't believe it when I saw on Twitter that he dropped 3.
I could definitely believe it because that's how you get out of a record deal.
No, when you have the context, it makes a lot of sense.
Record company you're suing. But the one thing I said leading up to this, I didn't want to see any fucking shots towards the guy who dragged you around this great nation, and he's fucking doing it. So I have zero respect for that cowardice. Zero.
Steven?
Yeah, shout out Drake. Really excited to listen to these albums. One of the best to ever do it. Some would argue the GOAT. Section10merch.com for the best merch on the planet. The 90s drop is just, it is incredible. It is so incredible. Obviously, we're a little biased growing up in that time. You're a 90s baby, T. Subscribe to the Patreon. It's incredible. We are growing it by the day and adding more items for the listeners by the day. We got Clean 40 coming up, I believe tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Friday 40s. I thought I was going to have, I probably would have been more passionate about it earlier, but Philly fans are just, they just suck. They really do. And I know that they embrace that as like a thing that they love, but they're just so obnoxious. Going to Philly, even just with like a Sox hat on, I think it was like a B Strong hat on a couple of years ago, getting destroyed. I'm like, I'm not even like overdoing it right now. I just think they're one of the top fan bases that goes to the road park and like needs you to know they're a fan of the opposite team. It's like, no shit, dude. I see all your Philly stuff. You got the jacket. You got the Eagles hat. They're the E-A-G. No one gives a damn about your Eagles chant. Like, the Patriots just made the Super Bowl. They're almost saying that as like a troll. I'm like, this doesn't play here. What the?
That's not why they say it.
No, I know, but it's just like, just shut up. I don't know. Just obnoxious, like flipping out the entire game. I don't really like them. Never really have. But I know that's their point, though. So, like, they're accomplishing their goal. So, if anything, I suppose I also applaud them for, like, doing what they're trying to do. But I still don't really like Philly fans and never really have. So, there is that. But, yeah, just a lot of obnoxious people around us for game one. But, yeah, they won the series, scoring 6 runs.
I have a final thought.
Yep.
So Angelica is pretty prominent on Red Sox Twitter, and I saw that her daughter Olivia needs a wheelchair, and they have a GoFundMe going. I don't know what Moya Moya is. I've never heard of that. I think it's a neurological disease. And so I think it causes strokes. So her daughter is battling this disease and is in need of a wheelchair. And I think they're looking for, $4K, and they're about halfway there. So I'm going to have Jose put the link to the GoFundMe in the description to this video. If you click on the GoFundMe, you'll see that Olivia was at Fenway for Garrett Crochet bobblehead night. So she got her Garrett Crochet bobblehead. She loves the Red Sox as well. And I think it would be very nice if you could find it within your heart to help out Olivia as she needs to get some bills taken care of. So that link will be in the description of this podcast. And if you can't donate, you can always share on social media. And that goes a long way as well. We very much appreciate that, helping out a young Red Sox fan in need. The last thing, T, tomorrow's your last day at 98.5 The Sports Hub. And then we get to unleash you on the world.
I'm so
as
excited.
Full-time T.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm nervous.
What are you feeling?
I think tomorrow feels almost like a last day at school kind of vibe. Like I'm finishing that chapter and then something new is starting. But it's not summer school on the other side. It's kind of like entering your dream and everything you wanted to chase. And over the last week, I think we've been having some meetings and building up, kind of painting the picture of what it's going to look like. And I just can't wait to get into it because now I get to obsess over the thing that drives me, that pushes me every single day. And I just want to show you that I'm worth it, that all the faith and belief you've put in me has been worth it. And that's what I'm going to do. If I have to die in the process, I will die, but I will prove that point. Nope, I will die if I have to. And wherever you need me,
if you had to, but
where any of you guys need me, say the time and the place and I'll be there.
I'm excited for full-time T.
Let's go, T.
We're hitting new levels, baby. Watch.
Start of a new era.
Yes.
Jose in the cut, full-time T, It's a new era for BID, Fenway Fridays. Although there are a few views that got booked on Fridays, which it's not ideal. I think the Giants. There's like a Yankees Fenway Friday and a fucking Giants.
Oh, Raffy's return is a views.
Oh, yeah, that's awful. Yeah,
that's brutal.
Yeah. Well, he'll be.
There's no
on the
wiggle
Sox by
room
then.
there. Oh, right. Yeah.
Good take.
We'll have already had the return before then.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Because it's August 21st, I think.
Okay. So you got time to change that.
I can ask. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll break your legs.
Huh?
We can break your legs.
What's that going to do? I'm sitting on a couch, T.
If it happens day of, they won't expect you to be there.
If it happens day of, then I can definitely make it to Fenway. That would be
Is
easier
that,
than sitting on a couch.
Just
in
to clarify,
Watertown.
T, our plan is the day he comes back, Raffy, we're going to break Jared's legs so that he can't do views, but he can be at Fenway.
He's a soldier. He'll push through. And there's medical people at Fenway that could help him.
Yeah, I saw that video today.
That was a good one. No, T didn't.
I didn't.
It was about like first aid at Fenway and where you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said
You actually
they said
should
they-
watch it.
Yeah, you should. They said that they see over 100 people a game.
Well, there's probably people with some stuff that's like, you didn't have to come in here. I bet the bar is pretty low for people that go in
It's
there.
also like 30,000, 100 out of 30,000.
Yeah, 100's not that much at all. Yeah.
But like, what fuck? How many times you been to Fenway, and it's like, man, I need to be in an emergency room right now.
I mean,
There was
thankfully
once
never,
that
but-
almost like collapsed.
Well,
yeah.
if you get hit by a baseball, like I bet that's a pretty regular thing.
Suck it up, though.
Well, what if it's a child? I was talking about this in the Discord about if we need age limits at some sporting events.
Why would you need an age limit?
I don't know. I feel like if you're like under the age of 3, like what are you really doing at the ballpark? Like if you get hit by a ball, you're not going to be able to defend yourself, and like you can't really remember it.
I mean, if you're like 2, I'm assuming that you're an adult is going to be paying attention so that you don't get hit by a ball.
If you can't handle yourself, you shouldn't be inside the ballpark.
Okay.
So I think that's some of the conversation we've been having. We're working the kinks out in the Discord.
Okay. All right. All right. That'll do it. Wow, another 2.5 hours of the 10 for another series loss. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Section10merch.com for all your Section 10 merch. Also, for those wondering, because I'm assuming there will be some Section 10 listeners that are now, maybe if you don't listen to BID before, maybe you're going to check it out. We combined the 2 stores. So before it was baseballisdead.com for Baseball is Dead merch, and then it was section10merch.com for Section 10 merch. Now both links go to the same website. Why would we do that? Because if you want to go grab a Section 10 t-shirt and a Baseball is Dead hoodie, you don't have to pay shipping twice. It's the same back end, so you can grab a shirt from both stores and not have to pay shipping more than once. That was something that people were asking about, and I was like, I didn't think of that, and now it's fixed. So that's great. Patreon.com/Section10 podcast. We have Clean 40 being recorded and dropped same day on Friday. Me and the McMahon discussed earlier today. We're going to get in the cut on the blog. We're going to start passing the ball back and forth. And now, because it was originally, it was like Coley Mick, Jerry Superfan, and others. Tyler was the others. Like so T's going to be ripping blogs. Yeah, T's going to be ripping blogs in the Patreon now that he's no longer with the Sports Hub and he's full-time with us. So you're going to get us writing all the time on the Patreon. So again, patreon.com/Section10 podcast. We offer a multitude of tiers that you can subscribe to that come with a bunch of different things. People were asking about the Section 10 membership cards. Those are being designed and sent out. The way that we're doing that is like we're going to have a secret store where if you signed up for the membership tier, I believe it's the Ketchup Crew and up. then you get the membership card. So you would basically just like quote unquote buy it. So you're not paying for it. It's free, but that's how we get your shipping address and all that. So the membership cards are coming soon. They're going to look great. Corey's designing them. He designs a lot of our merch. So he will be designing the membership cards as well. Very excited for that as we continue to roll out a bunch of the Patreon content. Okay. We will see you guys Sunday night, Monday morning for you with more, as always, the Section 10 podcast, here to get you through yet another pretty much exclusively shitty baseball season since we started podcasting. Steven?
Quickest thing of all time. I forgot if you said what your series prediction was. You said they were going to get mauled, but did you say exactly what it was?
Sweet.
Okay, there we go.
Ba-doop, doop, doop.
Buenas noches, amigos.